$11.95? You can't afford $11.95? What's your problem?
Kool-aid girl, my only love. Kool-aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-aid girl, my only, yeah, Kool-aid girl, my only love. If I was that guy from the farming website, I'll treat you right, clap those cheeks all night. I would change your life, no more OnlyFans. I will be your only man. Free Kool-Aid for life, only for $11.95. No more living in a van. We're going on vacation in Japan, and you can use my hot tub. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love.
Let me be clear. Now, I'm not a political guy, right? But this is twice in 1 year that I had stuff stolen straight out from under me, see? So, finally, at the end of the shopping trip, it hit me. I gotta get this cranberry sauce, because I'm gonna grab it now, I'm gonna forget about it, right? So, I'm not stupid. I grabbed my phone, I was gone for 2 minutes, someone stole my card. My brain was addled, my head was being rattled. They're out of their fucking minds. They're going to keep getting away with it all the time. I was gone for 2 minutes. They stole my pumpkin pie. Just to confirm, I grabbed an employee and they said, definitely someone stole. No worker would take this card. So I asked the checkout guy, was like, they're all getting some endorphin high. No logic, no reason everywhere. In this state, any opportunity, anything, they just take. Stupid kleptomaniac fucks stole my grocery bags for an endorphin rush.
Big up, the bitch is fat. That being said, okay. Now guys, let's talk about your ego. You've been doing the same shit since Evo. You've been taking L's, man, it ain't even close. Your whole YouTube career is a joke. DSP tries it, you never tried the rope. All the copium you're using to cope. Look at your wife, man, she needs to elope. You're a slope-faced alcoholic and you need help. Second of all, man, your career is a disgrace. A decade of failure, early start, yet you lost the race. Last place, level 1, run, rabbit, run. Better yet, do us a favor, suck the barrel of a gun. Yeah, clowning on the guy like it's going out of fashion. Eating pig stop every morning, noon and night, missing Ashton. They snaked me, I snaked them. 8 months with a plan. Took an L from rich, cause you couldn't admit that Triple P, I call him Triple P, made you his little piggy bitch. She's fat, the bitch is fat, and all you do is laugh. Cared more about pedo filth than your horse that's sad. Need a forklift to fuck this bitch that make you mad. That she'd rather stuff her face and bounce on Tyrone's lap. Pretend you got that thick skin, that you're a tough nut to crack. You'll never be a man, you're just another 220 on the map.
Very cautious when I would talk to people to not give onlys or we don't do that, you know. And there were times and calls I referred people to the FBI, but that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental.
Come on, lock up, baby. Lock up, baby. Lock up. I got him locked. Bingo.
What is up, everybody? Happy fucking Friday. I know it's an early stream and there's been a background change ever so slightly. Not because I really like it or anything. By the way, that's big ups to Drax. Yeah, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. And good early morning to Sildergrim. Apparently it's 1:30 in the morning down in Australia. The spiders aren't even awake, okay? But big ups, everybody. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. The whole 9 yards. Reason for the early stream. I have a cutoff today. I qualified for one of those radio-styled drawing things for like a free trip to Mexico next year. And part of the conditions are you have to be at the drawing in person. It's to get you to the restaurant or bar for 3 hours so you buy drinks. Like, I get what they're doing, but hey, I've got a chance to win a trip to fucking Mexico. You know, it's what, I'm not gonna take it. Come on now. No, but big ups, everybody. How goes it? Happy Friday, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, we're gonna get into some shit today. Like, I didn't think the June documentary was gonna be that big of a thing or really that important, but what? Lo and be fucking hold. Oh, well, first of all, Psycho X Gold, thank you for being a member of the newbies for 11 months. Appreciate that.
Fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
And then Dark Cross, thank you for the 2 pounds. Says, what is the hand cart for? Let me in the comments. What is the hand cart for? Let me in the comment. I'm so lost. Wait, no, there's definitely nothing in there. The hand cart. I don't have a hand cart. I don't have a hand cart. God damn it. No. But let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Well, what I was saying, sorry, let me get back to that, then we'll get to the housekeeping. Apparently, I've been advised that Phil makes this so much about himself and is so delusional, having absolutely no self-awareness whatsoever, that it made it kind of a must-watch. And so that's where we sit. That's why there's a little counter in the bottom right-hand corner that says, all about me, because we're going to try and track that. And, I'm going to try and do it not as a bit where I just do, you know, I smash it whenever I hear it or I feel like it's too egregious. I'm only going to do it every time he makes it about him. I'm actually only going to increment it by 1 to give it some, you know, actual weight. But in the spirit of housekeeping, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, did I say lower left? I meant lower right for the All About Me. But in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see our Tier 0 goals are at 248. And I started streaming, so that means we've hit the goal. And therefore, we go from 248 to 249. Hooray, congratulations to everybody. We're just keeping the streak alive. I don't know how we're doing it, but that is what we're doing. Now, before we actually get into, well, what we got to get into, right? There is something that must be discussed, okay? Big ups to
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I
WPIG for the snap here. Let me go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. Big ups to WPIG. Big ups to them. And big ups to Casey Weigel for the 10, who says, "Good morning, tithes. Fuck you, and good luck. Have the safety off for this. It's all about him." Fuck you for the tithe. Thank you, brother, for the 10. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I've been warned now, I want to say at least 15 times. Like, that have bourbon, don't be in arm's reach of a firearm. It's going to be rough, I've heard. But anyway, we got to talk about this, right? 40, no, is he 44 now? He's 44. Yeah, he's 44 years of age. 44 years of age. And yes, the leg reveal is egregious. It's awful. I don't have the video up. It is terrible. What? Sergeant Fan Bro, thank you for popping your membership as a gym rat for 16 months, bro. That says, here is my monthly tithe. I see what we're doing here.
No, unacceptable.
You fuckers. Don't play StarCraft. Jordan, fuck you. Fuck you, Jordan.
No, unacceptable.
But big ups, Sergeant Fanbro. I appreciate it, man. And big ups, Fox for being a member of the, newbies for 8 months. I greatly appreciate it.
Male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Followed by Darkross with a 5 pound, saying, I'm 205 pounds. You're 5 pounds less than me. And my legs have never been fill levels of flabby. I guess walking and swinging kettlebells helps with that. Your stream tithe.
No, unacceptable.
Fuck you. You guys are fucking killing me. All right? You're killing me. Stop killing me. But no, we got to talk about this, right? I did legs today. My legs, my weakest part of my body, because I fucking hate legs. I try not to skip leg day. I try not to skip leg day, but I've been skipping leg day. Oh, I forgot. I actually posted the video on my Twitters, and I just got called out for it. So we're gonna take a gander at that here real quick. Let me copy the link.
Of male fitness.
Copy the link.
Stand up from a chair.
My God, do the thing that I say to do. Did I put a plus signal after, a plus sign after it? Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, and God damn it, now I have to make adjustments. My God. It's terrible. It's like I'm not a professional styled streamer or something. You know what? That's good enough. There we go. So I hope the video loops because there's no sound, right? But 44 years of age, this action right here, and I know it had the play bar up, but watch the jiggle sway, right? It's absolutely psychotic. Wrong one. Sorry. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how you do that. But big ups to Pope Super Kame, Jizzler for the 5, who says, how's that gout, and who do you think is healthier? Who's the healthier entity, Phil or Ham Planet? Also who has worse flare-ups? God, I don't know because I know that fucking Ham Boy like pounds booze just as hard, if not harder than Phil. What? And he's got, still has enormous man tits, and he's fucking just obese. I honestly don't know. I really don't. And Fist of the Snort Star, resident translator, popping their membership 14 months as a rat, who says, make sure you're in a good place before watching the react. I'm in a great place. What are you talking about? Come on. But anyway, so back to well, get my back to this noise. I did my legs today. I lifted legs today. There's no definition here whatsoever. I'm glad we didn't get to see his calf. It's bad. Fuck the leg. Did you guys see prior to this? Okay, because he stood up and showed his shirt, his little Hawaiian shirt here, making comments to the effect of, look, it has a gradient color scheme, and it's got like palm trees. I'm like, we're talking about fucking shirt art like it's a feature, like it has moisture wicking technology. But no, it's not that. We have palm trees on our shirt, therefore that makes the shirt uber special or is awesome. I don't know. What did you see? What did you do to me, Pope? How's that gout? Who do you think is the healthier entity, Phil or the Ham Planet, also who has the worst flip? What did you do? HWPA. Pope, what did you do to me? Hold on. What am I missing here? Ladies and gentlemen, how's that gout? Who do you think is the healthier entity, Phil or Ham Planet? Also, who has worse flare? What am I missing? Think is the healthier entity. Is the healthy? Who do you think? Motherfucker!
Acceptable.
I can't believe I missed that. I can't. Good night, everybody. Well done. I can't believe I missed that. I feel like Doug when he was saying dragons in Skyrim and getting all the dragons to spawn on him. Wow. I am embarrassed for myself. That was awful of me. I should be, I deserve nothing but shame. So anyway, no, go away, Full. I don't want Full. I just want my fill frames. That's where we are, guys. That's what we're doing. It's going to be the react. We're going to go at 125 because of course we fucking are. And we're going to take a look at this pre-stream at least. Additionally, because I know we're not going to get to the third one today, I want to talk about this briefly. What the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong. I know my avatar, my arms in my avatar are just a touch bigger than my IRL arms, but come on, man. This would be like me putting, I don't know, the fucking mountain's legs on myself as opposed to, you know, my spindly little fucking ass's legs. Like, what the fuck is this? And that's why, of course, that's basically what derived this, you know, image, because I told them to, you know, give him emaciated arms and emaciate, you know, he needed to be emaciated through and through. And, you know, this is what it hooked me up with. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck this was thought of as a good idea. Same thing with this one. This is him fence sitting, but honestly, it just looks like the points of the fence are going right up his ass. I don't get how people think, or someone thought this was a good idea, especially Phil of all people. But the most egregious fucking dumb fuckery that occurred, I think, maybe, you know, episode 1 here. The legs are also the weakest part of there on AI. Phil, that's true. Some similarities now. Yeah, except I worked for my upper body, correct? And I'm working on my legs. They're coming along, okay? They're coming along. But you're 44 years of age, right? Quartering, I don't think quartering's ever taken a shot really at Phil. So you're going to react to another lolcow, right? And that's, I don't know, that's what you're going to do. I don't know why, I don't know how it has any relevance, correct, to Phil, but that's what he decides. Say, we're going to do it. How on God's green earth do you open like this? I don't understand. Yeah, he was wearing the Sonic hat in the thumbnail. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. The quartering did give him a softball interview. That's true. That's true. And yes, Alex Trippa, that is correct. Lord Diaz did. I had the idea, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Then Lord Diaz was like, I'm buying the shirt, and I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking do it too, because I don't have any ideas for things. Anyway, these shirts that he's wearing, right meow, will get here today. So I'm very interested to see if it sags on me as much as it sags on him. Because why the chest hair, dude? Honestly, why the chest hair? But why would you wear that? Why does he still have the Sonic hat? Honest question. Why would you not get rid of this thing?
What's up, everybody? How's everyone tonight? Welcome to the stream. Hello, one and all.
How does this make? I don't understand how this makes it more related to the stream. You have the hat. So do 6-year-olds. The fuck?
All, how you doing? I guess I should say welcome back if you're a longtime viewer of my channel here, which has been defunct for like a year outside of food uploads. But welcome back, or welcome to newcomers as well, as we build up attendance here for a little bit. The actual content of said stream will begin around 7:30.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you gay?
Do not disrespect Walter Matthau like that. Jordan Fadeaway, thank you for the 2, who says, why does he look like Walter Matthau's son? He does not. Walter Matthau was a national treasure, okay? He kissed Barbara Streisand when she was, actually, somewhat, attractive in Hello Dolly. Yes. Yes, I have knowledge of old show tunes. Come at me, bro. I don't know. I'm not going to unsee that now. Thank you for that.
30 p.m.-ish, so we have around 20 minutes to build up attendance and see who we can get for this stream. So I hope you guys are ready to chill with Phil in that time frame. What is up? What's up, everyone? Who do we got? We got early comers to the stream. How y'all doing?
We're not doing fucking roll call.
To work? Probably not. This thing doesn't really work.
Hold on.
Let's take a look.
What are we taking a look at?
To the stream. How y'all doing?
Well,
early viewers. Who's here? Let's take a look. Can I get this chin strap to work? Probably not.
Oh, Tubkins.
This thing doesn't really work. I'm going to try it. It probably doesn't work, so I'm going to fall off. Here we go. Now we're
Tarded man wears helmet, film at 11.
ready. Now we're ready to react to this documentary. We are ready and able and willing.
Why is it so tight on his fucking noggin?
You have to have the right equipment when you're going to react to certain kinds of criteria, to certain kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So who do we got here tonight?
No, we're not doing roll call.
A submarine. Willow, how are ya? Spoons. Many people. I'm co-streaming this both on my DSP Reacts channel on YouTube, as well as on my Kick channel. Ah, it is working. This is what I was wondering. Was
No, I've already covered this enough. If you want to test your fucking super chats, if you want to test your memberships, do it your goddamn self. Spare the $2. Actually, it's not even $2. It's 30% of $2. So spare the 60 cents, right? If you have like speech to text, you want to test it, spare the fucking 60 cents.
I am the pinnacle of male
and
fitness.
fucking super chat yourself. It's fucking, I hate him. I hate him so much. Spartan Eden, thank you for the 2, who says it's a hat meant for kids. Well, yeah, but I feel like it shouldn't be that tight on him. I feel like I don't know. I feel like he's got a light bulb head.
stuff going to work tonight? Because I set everything up to work on both the YouTube channel and over on the Kick channel. And I have 2 separate sets of pop-ups to do this. I had to do it that way because you can only integrate it that your Kick is implemented into one system and not the other. It's hard to explain, but usually I use my Kick stuff for my DSP gaming.
Yeah, shut up. Jordan Fadeaway, don't know why it didn't want to sound off for you. Hopefully it will here in a second. Thank you for the 2 who said he's Gen Maxing and it all went to his head. Honestly, I hope he gets he starts doing synthol. Synthol fill arc would be my one of the versions of heaven for some people.
Channel. So wow, here we go. All right, already we got contributions coming in. Let me go ahead. Let's shout some stuff.
Here, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and focus on that as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, people have super chatted me, and they've popped their memberships. Oh my god.
Because we already had some.
Because we have to draw attention to the money aspect of things because we're a whore.
Contributions. Okay, I want to get these out of the way before we begin chilling and getting ready for the night. So we have Katarina actually gifted 2 memberships before the stream even turned on. So obviously I want to get Katarina on the leaderboard as the first person to give some memberships. Thank you to Katarina for that.
$10 will go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Orion, brother, thank you for the 10. And Fadeaway, I'm sure that your 2 is going to pop randomly like 20 minutes later. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs or Stream Elements, but that has been a thing here recently. So I apologize again, Jordan Fadeaway. Thank you again for the 2. And then Orion, thank you for the 10. And really, your concern for Kat is touching because it's going to help her stop crying. If you're not familiar with the song Sexy and I Know It, I'm sexy and I know it. It's how Phil sees himself now that he is exercising YouTube and they're flagging ridiculous words. I'm gonna have to fucking translate this.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
See, and now it works for Fist of the Snort Star, but it didn't work for him. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Give me just 2 seconds, Fist. I want to translate this. Here is my You motherfucker. I hate you guys so much.
No, unacceptable.
But you got it past me, so...
Acceptable.
Fist of the Snort Star, brother. Thank you for the €2. Where that says Ozempic can't shrink a humongous skull. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Ozempic can't shrink a human skull. It's true. It's true. Thank you. All right, Fist of the Snort Star. Greatly appreciated.
That is awesome of you. Thank you for that.
Oh no, we're
for
buffering.
The record, I have no recollection of.
We're rebuffering. Are we back? Are we back? I show no problems. Are we back? I'm typing. I hope we're back. Anybody? Mr. Burnell? Mr. Burnell? Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. I apologize. I did not see a latency spike, okay? May not have been me. All right? I have no dropped frames. I have nothing dropped. I did nothing wrong. I didn't. I did everything correct.
What the value of memberships is on this channel. I'm serious. I don't remember it all. It might be like nothing. It might be like $1. Gabriel, did you just gifted a membership, or no, you just became a member, right, Gabriel? How much
did you spend, Gabriel?
Are they? Because I think they're $1 on this channel, aren't they? I don't remember. It's been so long since I used this channel in any kind of regular capacity, I can't remember.
Motherfucker. Okay. You go to your chat, right? You click the dollar, you say, I want to gift a membership, and there it is. One member, and it shows you the price of one membership. How are you this incompetent?
Oh, it's still $3.99? Okay, well, thank you, Katerina. It's still $3.99. Okay, excellent. Good to know. So with that, that means I keep 3 out of the 4, so that would be $6 to support. Thank you, Katerina.
No, you don't. You
And
don't
now
keep
Gabriel
3. No, that would be 25%. You keep less than that. Out of the 4, you lose $1.20. So you keep $3.80 of the 4. You don't keep 4, or you're not $3.80. Oh my God, $2.80. You don't keep 3 out of the 4. You keep $2.80. Fucker.
Yeah, did one. So that's $9 of support. See, it's been so long. It's been over a year since I streamed on this channel, so I don't remember anything. I know I had different tiers at one point, and I might have done away with that. I guess I did. I guess I get away with those
Quartering was
multiple tiers
sending
then,
money.
right?
What a surprise.
I guess it's so confusing. So, Mozzie with our first super chat of the night, $4.99, says, this stream is going to be incredible. Nice hat, blue is your color. Yes. I mean, blue, look at my outfit, look at my ensemble for today. I dressed the part. I'm ready.
Yeah, you dressed like a fucking tard.
Terry, I mean, come on.
And the chair is
You gotta
just
look professional
going.
to be a professional. You understand what I'm saying? Of course. So thank you for that. And let's see here. Oh, there was a big tip, by the way.
Oh, of course there was.
Yeah, there was an early $20 tip during the break from Guitar Player. So let's see. I think I can manually play a $20 tip this way.
Don't you manually play him anyway?
See, it shows up.
What do you? I'm sorry. Am I nuttier than squirrel turds here? He manually plays the tip animations all the time. Okay.
Different spot. Yeah. So that's $20 from Guitar Player, and he says, I know that the stream hasn't started yet. I want to say I've been watching the quartering since he interviewed you way back in 2019. Just like you, I just don't really care about internet drama.
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. Are we still getting latency issues? I'm asking in chat too. Am I buffering? I hope I'm not buffering. I hope not.
No, what the truth is, I do try to stay out of stuff as much as I can.
Doesn't
but
look
in this
like
case,
it.
this is
Okay.
a unique situation where
Okay, cool.
here's someone who I've had an interaction with years ago. Okay.
Which what makes you an expert on them? You talked to the guy. I talked to Bill Snyder. I don't know anything about his fucking football strategy.
Interacting with another group
Well, actually I do, but that's because I read his books.
that I've had interactions with. They're at each other's throats. And everyone is telling me piecemeal each stream, oh, did you hear this happened, that happened? No, I am removed. I don't really care about this internet drama stuff. I don't involve myself in it. But I hear about it every day when people come by and tell me, did you hear this happened, that happened, and stuff like that. So, it's interesting, obviously,
Yeah, it's a lag switch
to be
keyboard,
kind of in the middle
correct.
and have associations with various people. For the record, and I will explain this as we begin tonight, I am coming in at a base level with almost no understanding whatsoever about the quartering at all. Like, at all, okay?
Then why are you reacting to it?
So I'm going to just very honestly react to what we're seeing, okay?
I
And
don't understand.
tell you my honest opinions on what goes down. This is a 3.5-hour documentary. This stream is only going to be 2 hours of content. We're not getting very far. We'll maybe get through like the first third. You know what I'm saying? If
Doesn't he make it through like 10 or 15 minutes, like in 2 hours?
that, and I'll let you know
I am the
how it,
pinnacle
what I
of
think.
male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Casey Weigel, thank you for the 5, bro, who says, both on my end. Did I pay the tithes to fix it? Did I pay the tithes to fix it?
No, unacceptable.
I did not pay my tithes to fix it. I simply upload and stream the same way that I've always uploaded and streamed. This is bullshit, man. My internet is a detractor.
Here's the deal. If we get a good amount
Thank
of
you,
people
bro,
here
for the
tonight,
5.
chilling, engaging, supporting this event, then I will do more next week. We'll keep going. We can even do the whole thing. But I want to know that people care. And right now, it seems like there is a divide amongst my audience. A lot of people are just like, just do gameplay. Okay? So let's see how it goes tonight. And take.
Oh, I do too. I love it when people that don't know anything, that don't know fuck about shit, talk to me like I'm an idiot about subject matter like I'm especially well versed in, or even that I'm not well versed in, but I know they're not well versed in.
From there, okay.
Fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Spartan, God damn it! Thank you for the 2 who says, "Do I know that the Bible talks about tithing?"
No, unacceptable.
Yes, I know that, but fuck you. Also, thank you. You dirty bastards.
Very good. So anyway, by the way, we have Orcs or Dorks with a standard membership and Haseo both with a standard membership here. Thank you guys for those. Like those, legit, these count, right? Because you guys haven't probably renewed your memberships in a year.
What? No, that's not necessarily true. They just had no way to pop their memberships because you just started you fucking idiot.
So that's awesome because that's going to count towards the channel. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that people are coming back tonight and renewing their memberships for this. That's really nice of you. Good stuff. Okay, oh, so tonight, there'll be pop-ups for everything. If you're watching on the YouTube side and you do a super chat, you become a member, you give some memberships, there's pop-ups for those. If you're on the Kick side and you do kicks or a sub or a gifted sub, there's pop-ups for those. And if you tip via PayPal, which you can find the link in the description of the stream, or if you just type !tip in the chat, there's pop-ups for those. I'll do those manually. So there's a thank you shout out for everything. This is very much an interactive stream as much as it is.
Is it really interactive, or is it more about giving you money?
Just me reacting to the documentary, and I want you to know that.
There we go.
It's not just me just sitting here kind of watching. It's
for a second there, I thought I lost my audio. Oh, it was because my phone had a notification. Let me clear my fucking...
Did I get the Sonic hat when I lived in Connecticut? Yes. This hat is funny because the quartering has the same hat. It's in the thumbnail of this.
Oh my god, for real? That's why you're wearing it? How stupid do you think your audience is?
This documentary, right? So this hat you got way back in the day. I believe it was for pre-ordering Sonic Generations at GameStop. I could be wrong, and it might have been Sonic Colors. It's either Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors.
Sonic Colors? Look out, there's a black woman coming! Are you going to eat your fingernails now? Because you keep saying the word colors, and you're Phil, and so you would obviously correlate the two?
That this came with if you pre-ordered at GameStop. And I didn't know that. So I just came to pick up my game, and they're like, here, they hand me this giant blue, bag. It's like puffy. Like, what the hell is this? What did you get?
What do I think the reason was for him to wear the hat? Because he thought it would get him money. Because he's a fucking jester, and he thinks embarrassing himself gets him money. Also, Battlemole, that is true that, DSP's last brain cell playing hide and seek with himself, and cucking is more drunk than that one uncle. Wait. Cucktring. I know what cucking is, but I was going to say the difference between DSP and being a cuckold is that a cuckold actually has more self-respect than DSP.
Giving me. And then I opened it, I was like, this is hilarious. So I wore it. I remember I wore it for like my review and everything of the game. So pretty funny. And over the years I've worn it. I wore this when I played Sonic 06 like 10 years ago. So it's a funny hat to bring back every once in a while. Obviously tonight there's a good reason to. You can't get it. So if someone just said, where can you get the hat? You can't. You could never buy this hat. It was only...
Oh, look, it's a special thing that makes Phil special. Don't you wish you were Phil and you had a Sonic hat?
Only available as a pre-order bonus at GameStop, so it's actually a rare collector's item.
It's a rare collector's item. You could not catch me dead in that fucking hat. I don't care if there's a rare collector's item that was from, I don't know, Pegging 9000 the game. I'm not shoving it up my ass.
Of course, this one is disgusting because I've worn it over the years.
And there it is, Jordan. It finally fired. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude.
Mozzie also re-upping their membership. Thank you to Mozzie for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. So here's the way this is going to go down. We're going to hang out for about another 10-15 minutes. We're going to see if we can get more attendance. Right now,
okay, fuck that. I'm not doing the 10 or 15 minutes, right? So we're at 49. 10 or 15 minutes became 30. Became 30 minutes. No. Well, let's get into the fucking react. Like, we're not doing this. Fuck that.
You're going to have that on the screen. Good God. Okay. All right, are we ready to start? All right, here we go. And by the way, guys, please let me know when we're going to, if volume levels and everything, if it sounds good. If you
his barber is a detractor confirmed.
Need me to adjust it on the fly or whatever, let me know. All right, here we go.
In the political commentary space, there are few as detested and as untrustworthy as Jeremy Hambley.
And DSP.
He is Schrodinger's grifter.
Right off the bat.
Wow, that was quick.
That's a pretty negative statement to start. Again, I want to preface this by saying, I've had an interview with this guy many years ago. All right, out of the blue, he kind of contacted me, said he wanted an interview. Well, interview. Okay, now I'm not a political guy, therefore it wasn't...
So let's cue up Endorphin Rush. I'm not a political guy. No reason, no logic.
About politics, it was about drama and stuff. But it ended up being a decent interview, I would say. And it put me in a good light, I think. And then after that, I never really had association with him. Every once in a while, maybe over the...
He made it 8 seconds? That's amazing.
Years, I'd say hello to him.
Cucktering is quartering. Got it.
Something, nothing major. Never did any more content with him or anything like that. So I don't watch his content. I don't watch political content on the internet. I don't know what...
Hey, speaking of the man, myth, legendary couple, the Misery Merchants, big ups. I see you in chat.
Obviously I know he's conservative, he's right-wing, but I don't know about the quality, the reliance on, is it reliable or not what he says? I have no clue. I'm just taking this at face value from what June the King, the documentarian, is saying.
But if we take anything that that people say about you at face value, we're a bunch of mouth-drooling morons because we didn't verify the fucking shenanigans of retardation. I got nothing. Alexandra, thank you for being a member of the Neophytes for 18 months with a whole bunch of front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick. Big ups. I appreciate your membership. Thank you.
And immediately he slams him. So, okay.
When there is doubt about his net worth, yet poor when fundraising through the guise of desperation.
$80,000 in equipment. I've got $300,000 almost floating right now in debt. I'm saying I make well over $1 million a year just on coffee.
Jeremy has an extensive history of fundraising for every facet of his business, but also a history of videos
on,
displaying his over $10,000
$10,000
RC track with custom baseball mixed dirt, his $10,000 in trading card packs, which he opens live, and his saltwater fish tank devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization.
So is it a true statement that the issue that a lot of people have with him?
You cannot, no, Phil, don't do this. Do not be like, is the issue that he doesn't spend his money where he says he's going to spend his money? That would be the most asinine fucking take for you to have. Do not have this take. Don't.
Is that he's affluent. He obviously has money. He has all of these things that he kind of flaunts, but then he's always asking for more money. So he's not investing it well. Is that to be the major criticism here?
Oh, because you know anything about investing. What, are you in the S&P 500? You in the Dow Jones there, Mr. Filbert?
I suppose. Okay.
Fish Funeral Fund.
Coverage of Jeremy's
And yes, I may cover his show today. I don't know. We'll find out.
spending habits is often coupled with stories of his struggles with irritable bowel syndrome and his penchant for urinating around his home.
When you have no mortgage on your beautiful home, you can pee in it wherever you want. And the fact that they think this is some kind of own is weird. It's never something I denied.
Maybe it is something you should have denied. Like, no lie. Why would anyone need to know that on the internet? Like,
they wouldn't. That's why he's being, lambasted for it.
Why would anyone know that you have irritable bowel syndrome? And like for example, I made a big mistake years ago.
God damn it!
Yeah. All right, I did 100%. Out of nowhere, my foot started swelling.
How did we get from peeing in a corner to your fucking gout? How? Stretch Armstrong just looked at me and was like, bro, that's fucking retarded. I can't eat. No, there ain't a chance in hell. Like, we are in the multiverse of fucking stretches. This, I can't. Manola, thank you for the 5 who said, once again, Phil's no drama mongering policy is antithetical to his true desire for all the drama. Yeah, because he needs money. So money creates extenuating circumstances.
And I took a picture of it and shared it with the internet saying, hey, does anyone know what this is? And of course, everyone's making fun of me saying, what did you do? Did you break your leg or this or that?
No, we just made fun of you because your legs look fucking weird.
So come to find out, I had gout. Okay.
Gout.
So gout is a serious, ongoing thing that you can't really ever get rid of.
No, it is not serious. It is uncomfortable. My actual girlfriend struggles with it every now and again. She has to watch her red meat intake. She doesn't drink alcohol that much, but she has to watch her red meat intake. That's it. She just has high uric acid. But it's not. There's no high risk. It's not going to kill her. She just can't walk when she has a flare up. That's it.
But I shared it with the internet. I never should have, because since then it's been a thing. Like, I think it was 2015. So here.
Tithe is an antithetical. Motherfucker! That would, dude. I'm sorry, y'all. Manolo may have just taken fucking the game to the next level. I can't. You get two.
Acceptable.
Wow.
Here it is, 26. 11 years, everyone making fun of me. Ha ha, Phil has gout. Ha ha, Phil has gout, right?
Ha ha, Phil has gout.
Now, the good news is I don't really have flare-ups or problems with it anymore. But it was a problem for many years there. I had to change my diet and everything in order to adjust so that I didn't.
We covered it already, Ross, a little bit earlier in the stream.
Get it anymore. Since then, I don't tell you guys anything about any medical stuff whatsoever.
Well, I mean, you lie, so you kind of tell us stuff.
My life or nothing. I consider that oversharing, because if you share any of that stuff, people will just endlessly ridicule you and then try to get more information and get to the next level of information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How did you not know this?
So how on earth did anyone find out that he had irritable bowel syndrome and that he had peed around his house? Like, huh? And then he has to say that on stream and be like, oh, well, my coping of it is that I own my house. I can pee wherever I want. I mean,
okay, so we went from IP to a fucking 3-minute story about how I have gout and you shouldn't reveal things to the internet. Let me tell you how this should have gone. Wow, I can't believe he revealed that he, fucking pisses in a corner. That is a really bad move to take. And move on. You're done.
I mean, I own my house. I can pee wherever I want to, but I don't really want to. I prefer to pee in the toilet. It's kind of the preferable place to do it. So, all right, we're already starting to see some stuff.
Decline of viewership, revenue, and respect for him have induced more outbursts, furthering his decline, and increased interest in his history, which he desires to conceal. So who is Jeremy Hambley?
Oh, come on,
What
now
truly
why
motivates
didn't
him?
you pause
And
it
why
on the
does he have
forced
over
cream
10
pie
channels
bit?
spread across his nearly...
Okay, he has over 10
really
channels. I don't know any of this. His main channel is The Quartering, over 2 million subscribers. Wow.
Okay, so you definitely can't make this about you, right? Because he has 2 million subscribers. There's no way you can make this about you. So just continue on, Phil.
That is incredibly admirable. He's got Unsleeved Media, which I'm going to assume is like a Magic the Gathering, 186,000. RC Flight School, so I guess RC Flying Planes, 14,000. Coffee Brand Coffee, 84.
Dude can make channels, apparently.
RC Skipper, so apparently has RC Boats, 2,000. Team RCN, which is supposed to be more RC stuff, 295, so that's like a tiny channel. Exclusively Games, 33K. Well, even this React channel has more than that. Hex Headquarters, only 1,000. Friends of RC, 16,000. Pokemon Headquarters, only 4.32 thousand. Claw Struck is his claw. Yeah, I simply love claw machines. He has a claw machine related YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay. RC Nightmare, 64,000. So more RC cars. And then he has a Jeremy Hambley, which appears to be like a personal vlogging channel, 255,000. So some ideas.
Rebsy, Neophyte for 21 months. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Also, big ups to Rebsy, Rebsy and, God damn it. Why can I never remember your fucking name on the Brian. Both of them hit me up with the links for this because I was stupid and forgot to copy them down. So big ups to both of them. Thank you. And again, thank you, Rebsy, for being a member.
Of scale here, his personal vlogging style channel has 255,000 subs, which is more than my main channel. My main channel.
Hey, there it is.
Channel DSP Gaming has like 201,000 or something like. No. 230,000. That's right. I don't even know how many subs I have. He has more than me there. So he's like 10 times bigger than me in every degree, right? Okay.
Decades on YouTube. An important part of grifting is to sell with confidence or with purpose, not in the belief of the product, but for the sake of personal gain.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh my God.
The title of this is 2 Decades of Grifting, and there's other alternate titles, and they all say like Schrodinger's Grifter and stuff like that. Grifting, the term grifting, all right, is not in any way, shape, or form a positive term, okay?
Correct.
Grifting, definition.
Come on.
I am the pinnacle of male.
Grifting is the act of obtaining money.
Dark Ross, thank you for the 2 pounds. Says Brave for Bro spacebar. Actually, it's K. I am a fan of using K as opposed to the spacebar. So when you hear the loud thack, you're actually hearing me press K. So I got one over on you. I'm not pressing my spacebar, goddammit. Big ups, thank you.
Money, property, or personal gain through deceit, manipulation, and confidence tricks rather than physical force. A grifter or con artist
Jasper 2K. 2K
exploits
Jasper.
trust,
2K
often
Jasper.
using false promises or scams to trick individuals.
Save the house, my taxes. I need money for not having lunch meat sandwiches.
As a form of small-time or clever theft. Okay? So this is not, I fundraised for a project, and that's called grifting. There has to be some insinuation that there was a lie, a deceit, a thievery going on for it to be called a grift. Okay? If someone just says, you made money doing something on the internet.
Yeah, I know. You want me to go 2x. I'm not going 2x. 2x even I can't really keep up with.
That's not grift. They'd have to justify their statement. So there you go. Okay.
Jeremy Hambley in the 2000s discovered that he was seemingly good at 2 things. Computer repair through his employment at a computer repair shop and persuasion.
By the way, is the volume level good for everyone? Please let me know in the chat.
This is a type of skill that I had realized working fixing computers, that I was good with people. I was good with sales. I was good with relationships. I was really good at relating.
Project 7
Jeremy,
reboot. That's
enrolling
true.
in management computer systems courses at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, discovered he was not good at 2 things, just one.
It was really just hardcore coding, which I'm awful at.
Jeremy struggled with his programming classes, often skipping classes to instead stay home and drink. In a single semester, he was placed under scholastic probation as his grade point average dipped below what the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater was willing to accept.
Wow. So when I was in university.
Really?
Or college, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. I was there on a partial scholarship.
What does this have to do with the fucking documentary? Dude flunked out. He got shithoused on, all the time. What is it? Never mind.
And I had to maintain a certain GPA in order to keep going, or else they were going to get rid of my scholarship and I couldn't afford to go anymore. And already I was working and had personal loans and things that I was paying off.
What does this have to do with Jeremy?
But I'll admit it, I slacked off too. Like when I was in college, I honestly kind of lost faith in the education system because I busted my butt all high school.
The entire thing, all four, is nothing but him sucking his own dick. I'm sure of this now. This is just 4 fucking streams of him filleting himself.
Got to college just to find out the college isn't very good. Like the teachers weren't very good. I wasn't really learning. I was trying to learn coding. And this is, you know, when coding with right before the bubble burst on the whole tech industry, the computer science industry. And the teacher was atrocious. Couldn't even teach me how to code. Instead,
yeah, you probably couldn't fucking figure out for loops. Not that I'm any better. For loops still fuck with me. I've never actually completed a Python course.
He was just like assuming you already knew how to do it. Then what am I paying you for? Why am I coming to the university? You're supposed to be teaching me and you're not teaching me anything. Okay? So it was very bizarre. And I kind of lost my faith in caring about college and I slacked off and I would skip courses and I would go drive and play competitive Street Fighter because I was into competitive Street Fighter at the time. I would go to arcades and shit instead of going to class.
Dude, imagine being this level of fucking nerd that you drive to a fucking arcade as opposed to trying to get bitches.
But even then, I maintained a decent grade point average. I still passed, you know, I think I got like maybe like B minuses, stuff like that. I still got through. I wasn't in any kind of like probation or in jeopardy of losing.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Being thrown out of college or anything like that.
Jeremy, through a tribunal, was given a chance to explain why he should be allowed to return to the college.
I decided to go into my tribunal.
Oh, wait. How did I stray on you, Dapper? For looping?
And say, like, look, I'm changing my major. I think I'd be really good in marketing, and here are the many reasons why. I also said, I'm having problems with my
or because you went into an arcade as opposed to trying to get bitches.
Girlfriend and being away from home because I knew how to play on people's heartstrings, you know?
Jeremy's...
So this is where the grift comes in. That he's basically making half the story up to get sympathy so that they'll let him stay at the school. I also changed my major. Funny enough, I changed it from computer science like he did to business. Only I didn't do marketing, I did finance. Maybe I should have done marketing. Because I'm probably a better marketer than a finance person, that's for sure.
You're a better corpse than anything else. Fuck! In Minecraft. Fuck. That one kind of slipped out. My bad.
He returned to the school to study marketing. Jeremy was refining his craft, claiming that he excelled in his marketing courses, eventually graduating with a Bachelor in Arts and Marketing in 2005 and a Master's of Business Administration and Marketing in 2007. It was this same year that Jeremy created his first YouTube channel, combining his college degrees and his experience with computers.
So wait, did it say
Amadeus out here speaking truth?
He had a master's, or did he get his bachelor's? I missed that.
Are we real? Oh, because you got money. Okay.
He got a master's degree. Okay. He's only 1 year behind me. I started university in 2000, so I got my bachelor's in 2004. But I never went for my master's. I just went right into the workforce because I couldn't afford to keep going. Like, it was too expensive to keep going in money, and I was working. Like I said, I had a partial scholarship, and I was working full time as well to pay.
By the way, Jeremy and Phil are both proof points that the current collegiate education system, they're really good ones, but just because you got that piece of paper that says you're a graduate, don't make you smart.
For college, and after I got my 4-year degree, I was like, I can't afford to keep doing this anymore, so I just went right into the workforce and started making money. He was able to actually get his master's degree. Well, good for him. That's good for him. Fundle Mang, thanks for $2. Says pick up the pace. Sure. What I'll do now is I'll pause and I'll talk even longer.
Why are you such a fucking prick? On it.
Thanks for $2. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time now to go over here and put that on the leaderboard. Okay,
what a fucking asshole. Yeah, oppositional defiance disorder, fucking 100%.
It was the same year that Jeremy created his first YouTube channel, combining his college degrees and his experience
computer repair training.
The first video in our series, From the Eyes of a Computer Tech.
Be Your Own IT was a channel primarily made to convince viewers to visit Jeremy's website, beyourownit.com. In both areas, Jeremy heavily promoted his personal computer repair courses.
Honestly, this doesn't seem like a grift. This seems like pretty decent in terms of I've been listening to it on walks. I haven't been watching it, so this is the first time I've actually watched the documentary, and just seeing his store, it actually looks set up halfway decent.
Laptop repair courses, and even a guide on how to start a computer repair business. Eventually, he would sell the physical tools needed for computer repair.
So in 2008, I had a full-time office job all day, 9 to 5, and I would come home and I would grind away pumping out videos of gameplay on my original Dark Side Phil channel. So that was like, YouTube was my hobby. I never intended to make any money doing it. It was just like a side hobby because I loved games. I was doing this improv comedy. Jeremy was using YouTube as a way to advertise his online business and get people to do like stuff. He was like, his mind is always about making the dollar. Like when I started on YouTube, it never was intended to make me a dollar. It was
She's a horse.
Just a hobby, just to mess around, to
Stop the cap.
F around. I didn't think I would ever do it for a job. Him, like, this was always his thing. The moment he started making videos on YouTube, it's how to make money. It's interesting.
Among the hundreds of videos encompassing guides, general information on computer components.
Okay, when he goes into his monologues, I may start pressing the spacebar, Ghost. Okay, you fucker.
And advise, few would be archived. The videos that were would haunt Jeremy for decades.
At the office this week, we had a situation where one of the techs came across.
I know what's about to be said. I'm well ready for what Jeremy has said in this. Okay, 100%. I don't know what Phil's about to say, and now I'm worried.
Some pictures on a customer's computer that were of the child pornography variety.
Whoa.
I don't really know if there's any tech.
Oh, okay.
No, make it about yourself. Make it about yourself. Make it about yourself. Talk about Panda. Talk about Panda.
No, I muted it. I think you know what he's saying. It was the Jared Fogle variety is what he meant to say. There you go.
The point of this video is just to remind people that, you know, as techs, we read your emails, so to speak. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it happens. So if you have things that you don't want computer techs to see, you know, maybe change the folder name when you take it in if you can.
While some would see this video as informative in how computer techs have access to users' personal information, others would, eventually, view this as Jeremy, per his specific example, advising predators on how not to get caught. For the time...
So...
Make it about you.
I mean, here's the thing. This is what, 2008? I'm not sweeping for Jeremy here. I want you
That's never a good way to start.
to understand this. This is very stupid what he did. He's basically trying to give advice, but he's giving advice to do something underhanded for something that should never be hidden. And you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand. He's like, oh, so you should be careful about what you have on your computer. Here's how you can hide it. But wait a minute. You're telling them to hide things that are blatantly illegal. Like, that's probably bad advice to do on the internet. The thing is, back then, no one...
What? No.
That are blatantly illegal. Like, that's probably bad advice to do on the internet. The thing is, back then, no one thought that way.
Horse fucking shit.
I want to make this abundantly clear. 2008 YouTube, no one was thinking, oh, this, you know, sweeping for child predators and things like that. It was just, just say and do whatever, make content.
What?
Whatever. No one thought that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do commentary that was over-the-top sexualized commentary, racial commentary. Back then, no one was offended.
Okay. Let me make, We're now comparing people not getting offended to racist commentary and sexual commentary to CSAM.
Welcome home. Today, if I were to do any of that content, people would be monstrously offended and like, oh my God, cancel this man, right? Or mass report him or whatever.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the offense of CSAM possession?
Back then, again, what I want to say, no one thought that way. Like, he's probably thinking, I'm just attacking this from the tech side of things. But of course, years later, people are going to go back and find that old video and call him out on it, just like they go back and find my old commentary and call me out on it today, too. You know?
Okay. To give Phil the benefit of the doubt, likely what this fucking retard is saying is when Jeremy was talking about hiding files, he didn't think that it would correlate to CSAM, right? That's what he's trying to say, that he didn't think it would correlate to CSAM. That's why he said it. Somehow that became, it's just like me with my racist comments and sexist comments. Why would you connect yourself in this particular instance in any way, shape, or form?
You know, it's just, it's inevitable. It's
and how to protect the perps. Yes.
It happened.
Being this video was buried under popular tutorial videos of questionable quality. Jeremy soon moved on from this channel, not from disinterest, but rather the interest of who Jeremy claims was a venture capitalist, or VC.
Some VC guy bought that channel.
He's wearing a Sonic hat. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, I guess he used to wear this actually in his content. Huh.
From me. And I think I got $160,000. So I got a big check. This was when I was 22 years old, 23 years old.
Side note, it is impossible for Jeremy to sell that YouTube channel at the age of 22 or 23. Huh. With his year of birth being 1983, it would place the transaction in 2005 or 2006, a year or two before his channel was even created. Regardless, Jeremy's claim does seem to hold some merit.
So he's one of these guys that he tells these tall tales and he always flubs the details.
Wow, who does that sound like? I don't know anybody like that.
And he
hi there, Kettle. Name's Potts. Have we met?
Probably thinks no one's ever going to call me out on that. So here we are all these years later. Of course, everyone calls him out on every detail. That is just a minor detail. Like, maybe he really did sell it and he was older. Does it really matter? No, but okay.
2011, there were different hosts on the Be Your Own IT channel. With this potential transaction, the possible selling of the Be Your Own IT channel, something changed with Jeremy's outlook on YouTube.
This is Nerdrotic, and this is the biggest right-wing podcast channel. Critical Drinker, Razorfist Maul are a part of this. Hold on. In later years, Dead Air Jer started molding over their numbers, claiming the channel is facing and shit, completely burned the bridge with him. Oh! Yeah, no, I knew that he had ends with, oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh, that's just awful, how terrible, oh no! And I know he burned that bridge too.
Suddenly, channel growth could translate directly to revenue. The
Count Dankula,
as it were, was not entirely in the selling of products through his personal websites. It could now also be to sell a channel and the website coupled to it. This could explain RC Nightmare, a channel established August 27, 2010. As Be Your Own IT drew from Jeremy's experience with computers, RC Nightmare drew from Jeremy and his best friend Brandon's enthusiasm for RC cars, specifically higher-end, customizable remote control vehicles. So
again, I gotta wonder, this is his second channel. Is he thinking, hey, look what I just did with the first channel, right?
Yeah. He just made 160 grand. He's gonna want to try and repeat that.
Hey, I just took this stupid idea, I flipped it into $100,000+ profit for me. Can I do it again? And again, maybe this is always his idea, is to create a channel, run with it, build a little bit of an audience, and sell the channels off?
Yeah, that's called business.
Ability to surpass 100 miles per hour. Jeremy and Brandon began by uploading videos focusing on unboxing cars and tutorial videos on how to optimize or install components. Brandon was adept in the verbal and physical breakdown of vehicles. From the aerodynamics to even the thermodynamics, Brandon speedily named off components and even their composition.
You can honestly tell just by look alone that dude knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Jeremy, however, often spoke of personal anecdotes and the superficial qualities of the vehicles, sometimes even struggling to remove the vehicle from its cardboard platform.
This time I'm actually a little bit better prepared to get this thing out of here. So I won't do my fat guy struggles bit, albeit I know that's a crowd pleaser.
Really, dude?
Well, maybe you will see it. Maybe you'll get a little taste here.
Brandon's video.
Why are we're laughing to... We're pausing the laugh. Okay, we're pausing the laugh.
This is it's just so weird to be watching it because there's parallels. Like early on in my YouTube career, me and two of my friends made some custom Street Fighter joysticks together. We would buy the base joystick, buy better parts, take them apart, upgrade them with the better parts, put better art on them, and we would document the process and make videos of it. It's weird. There's like weird parallels here. The only difference is that with me, I never actually intended that this stuff would be like big money making ventures. It was more hobbyist stuff. Well, it seems like with him, he is intending for that to eventually make him money.
Of the sort.
Please stop.
Often outperformed Jeremy's. Regardless, there was not as much demand for information on remote control vehicles as there was computer repair. Naturally, this was an issue. Without significant traffic, Jeremy could not grow his accompanying website rcnightmare.com, making it both difficult to sell and more difficult to bring advertisers on too. While Jeremy did utilize his tested strategy of nearly daily uploads, he also found a new way to boost both his channel's growth and his website's growth, even if it was artificial.
Every 250 subscribers we get on YouTube, we're going to give away a truck. Up to 10
Oh, boy.
Well, at least it's a giveaway, asshole.
All the subscribers in the next week, we'll give them all away this week. All that we ask is that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, come over to our forum, have at least 10 posts in the forum. Now, these can be questions.
Yep. It's the fake engagement contest.
And reply
What?
to one blog post. That's it.
This strategy appeared to have worked. Jeremy announced a winner on November 16, 2010, and a different set of winners in January 2011. 117 participants amounts to over 1,000 forum posts. Just 1 month later, Jeremy made another RC-related channel, focusing on RC discussion with both Brandon and Jeremy present.
So to make sure I'm understanding the documentary part of it, he quote-unquote fake engagement farmed by saying, hey, sub to my shit, and then probably sold the channel. That, look, you can call that scummy, you can call it grifting, you can call it whatever you want. That seems to me to be calculated risk and then reward. Buyer beware if somebody bought his channel.
And in June, Jeremy promised free t-shirts to any user that reaches 100 posts on the RC Nightmare forum. These are likely the same t-shirts that can be purchased on the website. Separately, and still in June, Jeremy was running yet another giveaway. Rather than focusing on forum posts, the condition to win was based on referrals.
So at this point, this isn't his job, right? He has a master's degree in marketing, but is he working a job as his full-time deal and this is his like hobby, or is this his full-time focus? Because
the man made $100,000 off a single channel. Something tells me he's going to be focusing on this pretty fucking hard, Phil.
I'm not seeing where the revenue's coming in.
Why do you get... Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to grow the site so maybe he can sell it later. Unless maybe out the 160K he made on the sale of the first YouTube channel is just him. That's how he funds himself at this point in his life. Because I'm comparing it to me. At this point, I had an office job all the way through late 20.
I need somebody to pick my keyboard up and just fucking nail me upside the back of the head.
2010. And then I got laid off, and then I flipped my YouTube channel 2.5 years into a way to make money by getting partnered with Machinima. So I'm just curious, like, how's he getting by at this point? You know, like, does he have a job, or is this it?
Nightmare or friend of RC. Not included was the third channel in the expanding network under RC Flight School, covering remote control planes.
Hey Blake, how you doing, man?
Following this pattern, the RC Skipper channel was created on July 1st, covering remote control boats. These channels, relative to RC Nightmare, saw very little growth, possibly due to their lack of uploads. Though RC Nightmare would see some monetization through advertisements and an online marketplace the following year, Jeremy evidently grew weary of solely focusing on RC vehicles. This explains the existence of Score10bucks.com, a website run by Jeremy. It is also tied to this Twitter account under his name, Jeremy Hambley. As for the website, Jeremy appears to have been drop shipping select DVDs. Quote, here's what we're doing with our advertising budget. Instead of building tons of websites to promote these DVD releases or buying up ad space, we spend our budget on $10 gift cards to a major online retailer. Everyone likes free money, and getting $10 for buying a DVD is essentially getting a DVD for free. Unquote. This website, apparent from the lack of updates, was abandoned the same month it was erected. Jeremy, unrelenting, created yet another website.
So he is trying attempt after attempt to find a way to make money, and most of them don't work. And
yeah, it's called, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you throw something at the wall and see if it sticks, man. Like, there is no blueprint for do X, get money. I mean, besides hourly job, because then you get hourly wages. But if you're doing entrepreneur shit, there's no promise it's gonna make you money. So you either have to keep going or you have to get a 9 to 5.
He just abandons it and he goes on to another one. Okay.
Marketing Sheriff. As with Be Your Own IT and RC Nightmare, this website had a forum, accompanying tutorials through the Marketing Sheriff YouTube channel, and offered one-on-one consulting. Quote, Marketing Sheriff also hosts high-level online marketing video lessons.
Oh my God,
and leads contract negotiations, and members-only forums of experts to get...
Well, I mean, at least his fucking marketing or consultations came with, like, conversations with him, as opposed to just go on Patreon, give me money, and maybe I'll react to your shit.
Your questions answered.
Or become an ultra supporter for $20. And what does that get you over a fucking regular membership? Fucking nothing.
Right away. The Deputy Program is a group of the world's top-performing online marketing, design, contract negotiation, and all things business-oriented. Unquote. According to Jeremy, Marketing Sheriff, in focusing on servicing higher-end clients, would be his main revenue stream. Similarly successful was MTG Headquarters, a channel based on the popular trading card game Magic the Gathering.
What's up, guys? Jeremy and Brandon here from MTG Headquarters.
So intro pack $12.99. Now this is 2012. Now in 2026, what would an intro pack of Magic the Gathering cards cost today? Probably like triple, right? This stuff is just wild how it's blown up.
That's Magic.
Wow. Such insight. Such commentary. Thank you, Phil. We're so glad you're watching this.
The Gathering. How's it going?
While Brandon would make appearances on MTG Headquarters, this channel was largely run by Jeremy. Rather than focusing on the strategic elements of the game, Jeremy centered his content on unboxing card sets. There were still more channels to be made, such as Team RCN and RCS Spotlight. Both of these channels were soon abandoned, as was the fate for all of Jeremy's RC-related channels, as in early 2013, Brandon had moved, making frequent uploads unfeasible and decreasing Jeremy's passion for the channels.
This will be the last time I explain it. Brandon didn't leave, he got a job.
Oh, Brandon's the dude that people say Quartering has a hard-on for, right? It's his fucking John Rambo.
And his job took him to Kentucky, and I'm very happy for him.
The RC videos soon paused across the board. Jeremy claims to have sold an RC channel, but is unspecific with which one.
You know, and then I started a channel about RC cars, and I sold that.
None of the aforementioned channels have seen any uploads outside of Brandon or Jeremy. Perhaps he means he sold the website. Only that too would be devoid of updates for years to come. Even the bottom of the website's homepage displays Brandon and Jeremy as the owners. Whatever the case, the RC channels and website remain largely inactive. Jeremy's focus instead was placed on his Magic the Gathering channel and his vlog/self-improvement channel, Me vs. Me.
Okay, so what we're seeing here is in his early years, he sees very early success with this tech channel, the IT channel. He sells it, apparently makes good money, selling the channel off. Early times at YouTube kind of makes sense, right?
Right.
Tries a whole bunch of other stuff, none of it works. His friend...
Wow, that's literally what the documentary said. Thank you, Phil.
He says, well, this isn't doing anything for me. I'm out of here. I got a job. I got to go make money. And he moves away. That's the end of the RC stuff. So now he's on to the next, right? Seems like try something. If it doesn't work, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So, I mean, honest question, is there passion for any of it? Is he actually like the RC stuff? Does he like the things he's trying to do?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Motherfucker's trying to make money.
Or are these just get-rich-quick schemes that he wants to try to...
Meet Roger. Hold on. What the fuck is Roger? I got some... Hopefully this can be brought up. Roger live. Roger will be live tomorrow. Oh my god, did he start another channel? He started another channel. Of course he fucking did.
Hopefully it takes off, and then boom, I could just sell it.
Oh, it's like Raw Phil? Oh, so it's a Raw Phil-esque channel? All right. Read your Discord DM. As wished by Kino, some bloke in Europe, could be UK, has now made a Roger on Rumble alongside his Twitter account. Oh, okay. So it's a Raw Phil styled channel. Got it.
And I can go on to the next and go on to the next, right? I wonder, like, it seems on surface level he has passion for RC cars.
I'm sorry, what was that word? It seems? I'm assuming you meant it seems.
Next, right? I wonder, like, it seems on surface level...
Seems!
He has passion for RC cars, right? But then, why didn't you do it to the point where, like, you loved it and it was part of your content instead of just abandoning it the moment that your friend was moving away? It's a little weird. Then again, if he's going to start now Magic the Gathering, maybe he loves Magic the Gathering and this is his passion? I don't know. For me, again, I'm trying...
Okay. He said for me, but then he said, I'm trying to. So maybe it's I'm trying to figure out. Maybe that's it. You don't have to make it about yourself, Phil.
Trying to relate to this. You know, the gaming stuff is what I started with on YouTube. It's what I've stuck with on YouTube. It's what I'm still known for on YouTube to this day. That's where my bread and butter comes. You know, my content is solely rooted in video games. And I had passion for it. It's been more profitable, less profitable. I still stick with it. You know, never once did I think I'll just drop and sell DSP gaming or something like that. It's just, no, this is my thing.
Was established under two goals: to lose weight from a starting point of 346 pounds and to drink less. Jeremy abandoned this channel and possibly his goals in just 3 months. It was here in 2013, with nearly all former projects abandoned, he finally found the success he desperately sought. In making videos opening booster packs to obtain high-value cards, by September 2013, MTG headquarters reached 25,000 subscribers.
Thank you to Guitar Player for re-upping your membership on this channel. I appreciate that. It's good to see you.
Making it Jeremy's fastest growing channel. Like his prior channels...
Oh god, he doesn't flex during this, does he?
He also created an accompanying website and focused on nearly daily uploads and giveaways.
Gonna do a giveaway coming up. Stay tuned. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of giveaway. Let's get right to it. And that's why I'm doing a giveaway right now, too. I've been trying to give these away, which are the event decks. Jeremy here from MTG headquarters doing another sicko giveaway. I mean, obviously, I kept the rare, so yeah. You know, I gotta support the channel somehow.
These giveaways still required users to subscribe to MTG headquarters or the new set of trading card related channels.
These Pokemon too.
Nearly as well as his MTG channel.
By the way, has anybody else noticed his goat laugh is getting bad? Like it used to be a tuha, then it became a tuh, and now it's like there's like 9 or 10 reverberations. So I think that was 3. You know, now it's like it's getting so fucking horrible.
It could be because of his lack of knowledge of the other trading card games. In this video alone, he misnames one of the most iconic first-generation Pokemon several times.
Reverse Hollow Charmander, the Reverse Hollow Charmander, and a Reverse Hollow Charmander in the same pack. That happened in a different pack, too.
Though it is possible that Jeremy has grown several channels for the sake of selling them, in a late 2013 blog, he states it is because he is lonely. This channel could be a distraction to fill the absence of the friendship Brandon provided.
No, come on. Pause it and make it about you. You know, talk about how your soulmate, John Rambo, you know, you left him behind, you know. Come on, you can identify with this, Phil.
I do YouTube for the community. That's the only reason I do it. I don't do it because I want to make money. Believe me, it's a money pit. I don't do it. I do it to connect with people. I don't. This isn't as like pathetic as it sounds, but like I don't have friends that. Well, I have very few friends really in general, and that's not because I wasn't popular, not because it's just life happens. When you get older, you just don't connect.
Yeah. Look at chat some more. Don't look inward, Phil. Don't look inward. You're looking at yourself on screen, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's me." But don't show that.
With the same people I used to.
While Jeremy's loneliness is there, as he would later describe it in detail, the motivation to grow his channel was also likely monetary. Whatever the case, no matter how large his channel would get, he would always desire more. Even with MTG headquarters at 54,000 subscribers, his largest channel ever,
he's just like
it was
me for
still
real.
not enough.
How do we get to 100,000? How do we continue to fulfill the mission statement that is basically to grow the game and grow such an amazing community?
What's crazy is this is 2014, so he's been doing YouTube since 2008.
He's been doing it since 2008. 3, 2, 1. I had been doing YouTube at this point for...
Right? And he's done all these different ideas, and it's 2014, he still only has 50,000 subs. I mean, the golden era of YouTube is already past. When it's easy to get subs, it's easy to get following. Because he keeps rebranding and doing different ideas. It's like he's always starting over, and it's going to become more hard.
Here we go. Come on. Make it about you. I know you're gonna.
To get more of your feet entrenched into the YouTube landscape when you just keep hitting the reset button. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, 2014, my DSP gaming channel already had well over...
Hey!
For 100,000 subs, was getting in millions and millions and millions of views a month. Tons. And he, for him, because he...
Yeah, more hard. I caught that. Yeah. It'll be more hard.
If he just stuck with one thing, it would have blown up and gotten more successful. Don't know. But again, notice everything he's doing, it's 2014, only 12 years ago, he's not even doing anything he's doing today yet.
Did I not call this? Before the episode went live, I said it's going to be one of two attacks. The first attack is going to be, wow, I can't believe he did this. And then the next attack is going to be, I used to do something similar to this, but I recovered differently because I'm a special boy. Right? I called this fucking hours. Everybody could see it coming. I'm not a special boy for fucking saying this, but Bulk Squid, thank you, bro, for coming to the Neophytes, becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you. I called it so hard.
Really awesome. So I've opened the store on the website, but what I've decided to do here is actually use a service that you've probably heard about called Patreon. I'm going to use it to do amazing things. I've got so many things planned for the website. I'm not going to keep any of it. 100% of it's going to go right back into the site.
Jeremy claims he would use the Patreon money to incorporate applications into the MTG headquarters website.
Oh, sorry, sis. Well, hi, sis.
And to have 5 dedicated...
My bad. Bro for me is pretty all gender inclusive. I call the ladies bro even. So
writers for it.
I know, it's God, I hate e-begging. It's annoying, but...
Well, come on, Phil. Well, come on.
I just think this is a great way for us to work together to just keep the MTG community getting better and better and better, and get up and take notice and really put together some awesome tools on mtgheadquarters.com, which is essentially everybody's website.
Jeremy.
Oh, bro Tress. That's true.
Now 7 years into creating videos on YouTube, began to refine his approach, where he began simply asking for users to subscribe,
Someone's getting
and it
banned.
evolved with giveaways. He was now incorporating purpose and community into his calls to action.
Someone's
Yet, there was
getting
still room
leaned
for
right
improvement.
now.
His Patreon, as per the Wayback Machine, would not even reach
it wasn't on fucking Kick, because we would have seen it.
the second milestone. And though Jeremy vowed to grow the MTG community, his efforts and finances were not entirely there. I
mean, if he was getting $710 a month, and he was getting that from only 46 patrons, that means he had some pretty big pledges, right? And by the way, I'm trying to get YouTube chat to load. It won't load for me.
No. It's not that it won't load. No one's talking.
So I can't see what you guys are saying right now. I have no idea what happened to YouTube chat that it's crapping out. There we go. I just reloaded. Now it's working. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was like completely dead. Okay. I did have a Patreon for a while, a few years.
I don't care.
And I think the most I ever got out of it was maybe $1,200 a month, something like that. I could be wrong. Don't
The most I ever got out of it was $1,200. You poor baby.
On that, because I don't remember. But he's doing all right on Patreon to have this extra income. $700 a month, $1,000 a month. That's a good amount of supplemental income. And again, Now it's Magic the Gathering is a big thing. That's what he's promoting this as.
In 2014, he created another channel unrelated to Magic the Gathering, trading cards, remote control vehicles, or even tech support.
Hey there, I'm Jeremy, and you've come to that part of YouTube where you might be wondering how the heck you got here. Together with my beautiful wife and our best friend,
Which, by the way, totally out of his league. I have no idea how the fuck he landed her.
Brandon, we're about as obsessed with the arcade as anyone, specifically claw machines. So obsessed, in fact, that we've already bought 4 different machines and have them in our houses.
Clawstruck was Jeremy and Brandon's newest channel.
What?
Although Brandon had moved away, Jeremy was dead set on moving near him.
Time had passed, and I kicked around the idea of moving to Louisville, and, well, I've decided that I'm going to do that.
Alright, so that's a gay romance.
And, I'm looking for a home there, and it's going to have a big yard, one that I can put RC track in.
For the time being, in early 2015, Jeremy set his sights on yet another project. Not a website or YouTube channel, but an app.
Alright, I have to ask.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Is it going to be, why did he spend money when he didn't have it? Why did he get into debt? Why didn't he tell people where his money was going? Maybe you could find some similarities and be like, wow, have I been this bad of a person? But something tells me, Phil, you're gonna somehow make it about you and how special you are.
It's the burning question everyone's asking right now, okay?
Are you gay?
Early Origins, he makes the IT channel, he sells it for $160,000, okay? Then he makes RC channels. Those don't make any money. They fail. He closes them. He has a website. Probably doesn't make any money. He closes it. Okay? Oh, Magic the Gathering channel. It's doing all right. How does he have all this money? Where's the money coming from?
Why are you auditing someone?
I can attest. Again.
Why is it? Oh, motherfucker.
It's doing all right. How does he have all this money?
Uh-huh.
Where's the money coming from?
Right. Go now. Make it all about you, you fucking beta cuck.
I can attest. Again, I had a channel around 2014, 2015 that was bringing in millions of views a month. All right? I made good money. His is like nowhere near as big as mine was. So where is the money coming from?
Did you just fucking dick measure live?
For all of this. Oh, I'm going to move now. With what money? For the record, I can also...
What money did you move with, Mr. fucking 19 credit cards?
To tell you something, when you're a YouTuber and you decide that you want to move and you want to buy a house, it's tough. The reason is
you have variable income and you are not stable and you look like you, Phil. You walk into a mortgage broker's office, they're going to be like, no, absolutely not. I don't care what he makes.
You have to justify to a bank to give you a loan. You have to show them your...
Hey, you know what helps with that, Phil? An 830 credit score. Suck my dick.
History as a YouTuber, how much money your channel brings in, the fact that your channel isn't declining in views or losing revenue. You have to prove to them that you are a business that is not going to flop or fail overnight, and now you can't pay your mortgage that they just gave you, and then they have to foreclose on your house. So it's tough. To be honest with you, it's actually tough to do this kind of stuff. I know because I went through it myself in 20...
That counts. I know it's in the same speech, but I'm sorry. The whole... that's 2 separate things.
14, when I bought this place that I live in right now. So if he wasn't even as big as me at this time, where's all this money coming from? I bought a claw machine for my house, right? I have all this money to unpack Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, I'm going to move now to a bigger house with what money? You know,
I don't know. Maybe he was working. Maybe shut the fuck up.
Have a job outside of YouTube. Where is it coming from? That is the question that hits my head, because I remember the struggle I had.
Counts.
At this point in my YouTube career, I'm moving across the country. I'm putting myself in tons of debt to do it. It was hard.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot. Okay, you're the asshole who has a bad day at work and quits without having another job lined up because you just think life should give you another opportunity. Guess what? Not how it fucking works.
Get a mortgage. It was hard to get a mortgage because of the nature of my work.
Then fucking rent.
And you know, it was a struggle. To him,
I don't care. I'm not sympathetic towards you.
It doesn't seem like there's much of a struggle. Like
Oh, Dark Mage, thank you for gifting press F for apparently I get to press F. I don't know what F will do. Well, it makes me go full screen.
Doing Patreon and other things to just finance the website, to finance the channel, but it seems like he's good behind the scenes. So, you know, maybe he had a full-time job. But
F to pay respects, yeah.
It doesn't say that at all anywhere along this way. You notice that? And that's a little confusing to me. Like, did he actually have a job all this time outside and all this internet stuff was just his side job, his side hobby or whatever? It's confusing. Okay.
He named game.
Dude, Phil would absolutely lose his lunch at, you know, the revenue, that quote unquote revenue. Again, side gig, hobby, whatever you want to call it. That bro side Phil, you know, the channel, you know, brings in. Most people don't make YouTube their life. You fucking asshat.
Finder. The word finder is missing an E in the same style of grinder. the location-based LGBTQ dating app.
Come on, talk about that.
Likewise, Game Finder was an app for its users to find one another. The criteria were the games users sought to play in person. Jeremy managed to raise $30,000 for the app's development on Kickstarter, and it released just 3 months later.
This isn't a dead application whose owner is cashing in. In fact, the next pro is, in addition to being free, Game Finder currently is without any ads or even an upgrade cost.
Well, that was the professor from the channel Tolarian Community College. Like Jeremy, the professor runs a Magic the Gathering-based channel. This is someone that Jeremy met at a convention earlier in the year. The professor was one of the creators Jeremy got along with. The same could not be said about
this game doctor? Oh, okay.
From the Manosaurus, a creator that canceled a meeting of fans and creators because Jeremy was to be in attendance. All this is explained in this video from Darium CCG.
Wait. The professor canceled an appearance because Jeremy was gonna be... Bro. Dude, that's bad vibes. Like, that's... Wow.
So even with Jeremy being somewhat infamous in the Magic community, channels like Tolarian Community College were willing to be fair when assessing Game Finder. While the professor praised the app's lack of advertisements or predatory monetization, his complaints echoed the major issues users had with the app, describing it as simplistic.
I'm not blaming the professor, by the way. I'm saying, wow, Jeremy's that level of creep that the dude's like, no, I'm gonna cancel my appearance because that fucking idiot's there.
And lacking in features. While Jeremy was aware of these complaints and sought to add more social elements to the app's main plight, according to Jeremy, was that it never hit critical mass. It was never able to reach a wider audience on launch day, meaning users would download the app to find a few people online. Jeremy claims the app also had budgeting issues, such as spending too much on rewards for Kickstarter backers and too much on the development cost of the app, claiming to have spent $10,000 to $20,000 more of his own money to market it.
Being someone who's never dabbled in Kickstarter, GoFundMe, and stuff like that,
you should shut the fuck up because you don't know anything about it. Move on.
Is it just easy to do these things? Like to just say, hey, I'm starting a project of an app or a website or a business. Just throw me money. Do people just do it? Because this is so bizarre to me. He hasn't done anything in the video game space whatsoever. All his projects up to now have been RC cars, Magic the Gathering, claw machines. All of a sudden, on a whim, he decides, I want to do an app for gaming. It's like a social network for gaming. And then it says he opened this Kickstarter and he made $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. What? Is that how...
What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Project 7?
Oh, it works. People just throw you money. Maybe I got to start this.
You did it. You did it with Project 7.
Because if it's that easy, maybe I'm working too hard. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe I'm working too hard. You understand? You're supposed to provide a product, right? You give money, I give you thing.
I'm trying to create meaningful content that entertains an audience and they reciprocate. Maybe I should just say, just give me the money. Here.
Bitch. You do that. Also, this is making it about you.
Here. Maybe I'll actually make an app or something. Maybe but here you go.
You'll make an app? Go ahead. I'll fucking download it. I'm not going to pay for it. I'll download it and rip it apart.
Just give me money on the hopes that maybe one day I'll make something with it? That's...
Oh. How's Project 7 doing, Phil? How's Project 7 doing? How's that? Even then, when he said it would be an episode and then he went back and he was like, no, I said it would be a trailer. Well, where's the trailer? Huh?
Interesting. Wow. It blows me away that anyone would be like, oh, an app might be made? Here, have my money.
Yeah, that's because you're a fucking idiot.
That's crazy to me, but again, I've never been a part of any of these kind of funding efforts or anything like that.
Right, you're friendless.
So maybe I don't get it. I'm not part of the club, right?
Right, no one wants you around. You're that guy. When we make plans, we intentionally exclude you. Yes, you are fringe.
What's up, Satan? How are you? Satan's in the chat, everybody. Very nice.
What Jeremy says is true, then MTG headquarters would be more to him than a device for monetary gain.
Obviously, King Be Cruel, I am jelly.
If anything, Jeremy was building a sort of reliance on YouTube. There was something about seeing his channel grow that would excite him. That gave him purpose. This could explain the ever-increasing giveaways, and why he has yet to sell
so
his
many
channel.
giveaways.
If growing the channel gives him purpose, then what happens when the growth slows? when the video's earnings began to drop.
Holy
The
shit,
answer is
8,000
this sort of
comments? Let's
video.
go.
Earnings are lower now than they were a year and a half or even 2 years ago, I think, for at least for my channel. And I know if you watch,
now make
guys
it about
like,
you, because make it about you, Phil. This is where you could pause and be like, yeah, I would give financial audits on the daily. I'd be like, I don't have enough money for like, we're gonna have to eat lunch meat sandwiches, and that's terrible, and I shouldn't have done that. I understand where Jeremy's coming from. This is where you could identify with being a piece of shit.
Brian or Wedge talk about it, it's the same thing, true for them and true for all YouTubers. Everything on this shelf is going to be given away to patrons. Each month I'm going to host several giveaways where any patron will just, win it from, even if you back for $1, you're eligible. I never...
What is all that stuff?
It's fucking... Really? Okay. DSP statues. Okay, maybe in apartment. I know there's a picture of this shit. Let me, instead of DSP, let me go dark side fill. Dark side. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. Give me just a second. Is that the best one? That's the best one. Give me the copy the image. And new. Now this is not the best image. It really isn't. But oh my god, it's way too small too. But that's okay. Hold on one second. Give me full. Over here. That's a really small image. Actually, oh wait, it comes from a video. Hold on. This comes from a video. So copy the clean link.
What's going on, everyone? Dark Side Phil here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Phil.
The same. And a lot of people like to see this because.
Okay, let's get you back in focus here as best we can. I think that's about the best shot we're gonna get. This isn't even when it was bad. This isn't even when it was a colossal collection. It got worse than this. Okay, but Manchild McFucktwit here has the audacity to ask what all this shit is. It's on one shelf. It's on one fucking shelf, you asshole.
Shelf is going to be given away to patrons. Each month I'm going to host several giveaways where any patron will just, win it from, even if you back for $1, you're eligible.
What is all that stuff? Like for me, okay. I gave stuff away.
Yeah, you gave away empty boxes, don't fucking deny it.
But I never intended to make any money off of it whatsoever. The stuff
Horse shit. Horse fucking shit.
That I gave away, okay? I would do these giveaways during the fall, the hardcore gaming season giveaway, and all you had to do was make a post on my forums. I didn't even care if you ever posted again. I wasn't trying to grow my forums. I didn't care how many people were on my forums.
Then why'd you do it?
It was only the way that I could control it and make sure that it wasn't like fraudulent, that people were like gaming the system to get more entries and stuff like that. So that was it. And I
hold on. I just gave things away and you had to have a forum post to prevent fraud. Okay, then why did you give it away? What was the point?
Gave stuff away for free. I never made a buck on giving anything away. In my head, the way I saw it was, people are already, out of the kindness of their heart, they're giving me their time. They're watching.
Oh, bullshit. You did not see your audience as your source of income from the perspective of I should give back to the community. You saw them like they were fucking like you were Ebenezer Scrooge and you had your fucking Cratchit working for you. We can give them maybe a lump of coal. Don't do this benevolent bullshit. It's not you.
Watching my content is monetized. I am, having a good life as a result. So I'll give stuff back. And the stuff
bullshit. This is such horseshit.
That I gave back was stuff I had already purchased to unbox for content.
And that you then sold, right, or traded in the actual copy, but then you kept the game case. What you gave away were plastic boxes filled with nothing. My God, you are the definition of stepdad disappointment.
So, for example, release day unboxing. I bought a collector's edition of a game. I unbox it. I show you the content that's in there to figure out if it's something that you would want, okay?
Wow.
And then it would be my background, it would be in videos and stuff as decoration, and then later on I would end up giving a lot of it away. So what I'm confused is, it seems like with him, everything is like, well, I'll give it away if you already, like, if you pay me.
Right, but when he's on his streams, he's like, "Guys, give me money, give me." Guys, if we hit a membership goal, I'll do this. Guys, if we hit this membership goal, I'll do that. But it's not about the money, you guys. I want to give back to the community. Kiss the fattest part of my ass, Phil.
Right? If you pledge to my Patreon, you have a chance to win this. If you engage this much, you have a chance to win this. So I guess I can understand. Is it grift? Because is he fooling you? I don't think he's outright fooling you.
Yeah, not like giving $2,000 and then showing a cat. Somebody did that. I can't.
He's generating engagement and he's generating revenue in the hopes that you can get something after the fact.
Yeah, a nice little reward, correct. After we hit 10 goals, we get TSP tries it. You want the Grillo's pickle menu. But guys, we can't get the Grillo's pickle menu until we get 10 goals.
And like I look at this terrible, this tremendous amount of stuff that he's going to give away.
Tremendous amount of stuff. Motherfucker spent probably six figures on statues.
And I look at this and I'm like, that's probably thousands of dollars right there we're staring at that he spent money on. This isn't freebies he got. He probably went and bought all this stuff, right? So for what reason? Was this content that he unboxed and made videos and it was profitable for him? I don't know, because I don't understand Magic the Gathering. If that's the case...
What? Hey, Elsie Turtles, 21 months as a newbie. Thank you so much for popping your membership. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
I guess that makes sense. He already unboxed it. He's done with it. He doesn't have anything to do with it. So now he wants to give it away, I guess. I guess that's what we're getting at here. Not that he bought this stuff specifically to just give it away, right? This is stuff that he unboxed and reviewed and made content out of. But is it grift? I don't know. That doesn't, to me, I don't know. Does it sit right?
Hold on.
It's a little underhanded, I would say. It's just like on
Well, thanks, Phil. We really appreciate your take on this. Now, to go ahead and palette cleanse ever so slightly, let's get the full frames up here real quick. And where's my file folders? Where are my file folders? Give me my fucking file folders. There it is. Excellent. New tab.
All this information is misinformation. It's disinformation. It's malinformation. It's known information. It's anti-information. It's uninformation. It's information. It's information. Less. It's information.
X or any other social platform where they're like, chance to win. But what you have to do, you have to like, you have to follow, you have to retweet, you have to do this and that. Yeah, but you're farming engagement for yourself in the hopes that one person wins something, right? I don't like that. I've never done anything like that. I do.
No, yeah, we know. We know you don't do anything like that. No, instead, you whore yourself out for fucking cheeseburgers.
You find that kind of underhanded. It's not legal. There's nothing like against any rules or terms of service doing that. But I've hated that kind of behavior. So I can understand why people look at this. They're like, well, this is grift because, you know, you already scratched my back. One person has a chance to get something. He's claiming he's going to give away all of this stuff. So this is what, 100 people will each win something out of the, 1,000 people that support him? I don't think this is that bad. I don't like the means, the exact way he's doing it, but I don't really think that this is that bad either. Like,
yeah, you guys obviously, you hate it when I do game giveaways, right? And when I did fucking any other giveaways, it's because you guys feel like it's not fair, right? Yeah, Aussie, he did something with the game cases. He gave them away as like they were, like there were at least 5 instances where he's like, and you're gonna get this limited edition of Dark Souls. Now remember, this doesn't include the game. I've already traded it in at GameStop.
People would look at this, but dirty, grifting. Yeah, but he is giving back to his community. It's people who like him, who are watching the content that apparently he's making with this. He wants to give it away. So I don't know if it's that bad, honestly. But let's keep going.
Each month, I'm going to host several giveaways where any patron will just, win it from, even if you back for $1, you're eligible. I never started this channel with the expectation of making money. I think
yeah, and this is just so much the better because Phil here recently, after he got a $200 tip, after holding the fucking stream hostage for minutes on end, right? He gets a $200 anonymous tip, fake tip, and then after getting it, he's like, guys, I make this content because I want to make content. It's not about money.
Opening several $5,000 beta starter decks will tell you that.
Whenever Jeremy's channel begins to lose traction, he does whatever it takes to keep it growing. He increases the amount of giveaways, pleads with his audience, all while claiming that this is not for him, it is for his viewers. This early 2016 vlog on MTG headquarters is key to understanding his potential true motivation.
So this is 10 years ago, he's still all into MTG. I'm shocked. I thought he was doing politics for a long time. I guess he just got into it in the last decade then. If this is still...
A decade isn't a long time? I just hit my decade with the company that I'm with. It's been a long time, Phil.
MTG in 2016, damn.
Stress or anxiety, nothing until I was like in my mid-20s, then bam, panic attacks every night. I know it's a combination of my brain chemistry and things I do. Not getting enough sleep, drinking too much caffeine. If I drink too much alcohol too many days in a row, I'm at like a higher risk for it.
That was a video of Jeremy describing his anxiety issues, something that began in his 20s, something that he has been unable to shake. Earlier in the same video, Jeremy explains how, approximately 30 times a day, he reaches into his pocket to make sure his Xanax is still there in case he has a panic attack.
So, this is all bad.
Okay. Huh. All right, let's see where it goes.
I know from experience.
Nope.
You're oversharing. It's too much information for the public. The public should not know anything about this kind of stuff. It's a huge bad idea to give this kind of information away. Even if it's true, if all of it's true and he has panic attacks and it's a result of his diet and drinking and caffeine and whatever it is, you don't share that at all with the internet. Now, I'm definitely someone who's done that in the past.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna say it's part of the same fucking make it about me.
We already talked about the gout thing and all of that. For like the last decade, I tried to make it a dedicated thing that I don't overshare with the internet anymore. That way, people can't use stuff against me. But this is
bullshit. This is horseshit. This is selective information. Yeah, he stopped sharing details. Okay? He shares. You guys, I've had something terrible. This motherfucker vague books in real time. Okay? Guys, I've had something so terrible happen to me. It's the worst experience of my life. Oh my God, I'm gonna be going through a financial hardship. Well, what is it, Phil? What's going on? I can't share that with you. My detractors will come for me.
This is the kind of stuff, like now they know, oh, he's on Xanax, oh, he's got panic attacks, oh, he's got this. This is 100% going to become fuel against him to be used in the future, guarantee. So, thank you to Sunset for 500 kicks. I appreciate that, Sunset. In fact, I think that's the most kicks of the night. It is. So let's get you on the leaderboard.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Thank you for that. And then we've got Kyrie over here on YouTube who did a $5 super chat and said, I hope the react is going well. So far, so good, Kyrie, but I'll tell you...
Why didn't you read the kicks that said Kino went live? Why didn't you do that?
This is slow going in the beginning here because this is all backstory, I feel, to like stuff that's going to be what people are interested in finding out about like today. This is all his history, his early history on YouTube. And I think now it's going to pick up because now I think we're about a decade away, you know, like a decade behind. So now probably we'll start seeing more interesting stuff that people want to talk about. Thank you guys for the support so far. All right, we're still going. Still got over an hour left of reacting tonight.
Appreciate that.
And we'll see how far we get into the documentary, into the more juicy stuff. Thank you so much, everyone who has supported. If you do, I'll go ahead and give it a shout out. Thank you in advance.
Kino said we'll get back to you, Phil. Don't worry.
Here we go.
Actually, the rate at which he's been getting these has seemingly increased since his channel's growth has slowed. Jeremy specifically cites how he's already had 2 panic attacks within the week he made the video. What is being established is a vicious cycle that would bind Jeremy the more he fit into it. The more he would try to maintain endless growth, the more it would crush him.
For the past year, I've been running myself ragged, trying to run a business as well as YouTube full-time.
Why this video looks like shit?
It's been...
Wow. What a fucking dick.
Worth every long night. It's unlikely I can continue this pace much longer. I'm just so tired all the time. Now, you may have heard of me talk about my Patreon for several months now. The truth is, the support I'm receiving on my Patreon is literally the only reason I can spend the amount of time I do now on these YouTube videos. What I so desperately want now is the chance to take my channel to the next level.
In this video released...
We just watched a video where this happened. We just watched a video just like this, just 2 minutes ago, where he said the same thing.
2016, it appears Jeremy was reading a pre-written...
Oh, I already have spammed it.
...sales pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry, Genius Skeezer. No, I don't. I'm trying... When he makes it about himself, I'm trying to do a one-to-one thing where he has legitimately made it about himself 19 times so far.
his audience to increase their support on his Patreon, allowing Jeremy to reduce the time spent on his clients for marketing the sheriff, claiming it is for better or more diverse content on MTG headquarters. While Jeremy did make good on diversifying his content with the increase of collaborations, interviews with Magic the Gathering artists, and even PowerPoint presentation guides, none of these videos could trump his simple, effortless card opening videos. As much as Jeremy desired to change and improve into something superior, he could not find any footholds, and was slipping into a breakdown.
Now, I wish I had done a lot of things differently. I wish I was friendlier with other Magic YouTube channels. I wish YouTube ad revenue wasn't less now than it was a year ago.
Well, listen.
Here we go.
Listen, I'm super guilty. I'm watching this and I'm feeling it. I'm super guilty. I did this pity shit all the time back in the day. 1,000,000%. Because I didn't
I'm a grifter.
Have any other income besides YouTube ad revenue.
And whose fucking fault is that, you fucking gay bitch?
And I opened Patreon, okay? And that was it. That's all I had. Even though I live streamed, I wasn't an interactive live streamer like I am today. I had no contributions coming in. So because of that, I was completely reliant on ad revenue. And so I would...
So go get a fucking job. Be an adult. Sack the fuck up. No. Easier to just, you know, guys, can you give me money? Guys, I really need money. Guys, give me money.
Money, please. Money, please.
Literally, all the time. You're like, oh, well, ad revenue's down, guys. You know, it sucks. What can you do? But hey, if you pledge to my Patreon today, or you up your Patreon pledge, you do this could help me out. 100%.
$10 will go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Soul Kaiju, thank you for the 10. You're helping Cat stop crying. That poor woman is a fucking wreck. Apparently, Tyrone wanted to try the other location last night, and well, she just wasn't ready for it. So she's been in tears most of the day. So you are watching the video on Darkside Quartering, DSP's half brother. Vanguard and I are convinced DSP and Darkside Quartering are half brothers from when DSP's dad cheated on his wife. There are too many similarities. Yeah, I think Quartering's mom was either fucked by Phil's dad or Quartering's dad fucked Phil's mom. We're not sure which one at this point, but yeah, they're way too similar. Like, don't get me wrong, the reason why it's all about me, the reason that counter is going up so quickly is because they are pretty much the same fucking person. Jer had a little bit more success and a little bit more work ethic than Phil did. Oh shit, wrong button.
I admit to doing this. Okay.
No, you don't. No. Well, now you do, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm guilty of it. Just like him, I used to do this shit. It was a different time. It was before I discovered interactive live streaming, how much better it is to have a social aspect where you interact with your audience and stuff like that. I'll take the blame. All right, I fess up. I used to do this shit too. So I see it, I'm like, oh, it's
used to. When did you stop?
Kind of despicable. Yeah, and I used to do it too.
And you still do.
You know? Thankfully, I don't do that shit anymore.
Judges? I'm sorry, Phil. You full of shit.
Because I've become a better person, a better creator.
I don't know about that.
But admittedly, yeah, I used to do it just like he did. 1,000 person, a better creator. But admittedly, yeah. Thankfully, I don't do that shit anymore.
No, unacceptable.
Because I've become a better person, a better...
No, unacceptable.
Creator. But admittedly, yeah, I used to do it just like he did.
I can't fathom how Phil thinks he is a better person, or that he has now somehow solved his problem of being a grifting piece of shit. I don't know. Movie sign. I saw it come through. I don't know. Half the fucking things are being delayed. I apologize. Thank you for the 5 who said we need an AI video that shows Smith from the Matrix with the Dave's face on him saying, me. Great scene, by the way. The great thing about being me is there's so many me's.
1,000 kicks just came in. Who's this from?
Thank you again, movie sign. I'm sorry it didn't pop off. It'll probably pop off here in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Doing this a different way today, and I'm trying to find that leaderboard now. Crap, where did my... I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Where did my leaderboard go? There it is. 1,000 kicks from Cowboy K. He says, you're a better gamer than Jeremy and have a loving wife. Unlike him, keep up the good work. Well, I don't...
Yes, that is true. He has a loving wife. She's a horse. Then again, Jeremy's married too.
There's been nothing whatsoever in this documentary at all about gaming yet, right? I don't know if he gets into gaming at any point. I have no clue. I don't know if there's a competition there. I mean, I'm a lifelong gamer. I used to be a competitive Street Fighter player and stuff.
That's new.
You know what I mean? A little different than someone who maybe casually games. So I don't really know that there's a real, if that matters. You know what I mean? If I'm better at games than he is. As for his wife, there's been one blurb about his wife so far in the entire documentary, so I don't know what we're talking about there either. Unless it gets addressed later, I don't think that's really what the subject matter is, but let's keep going, I guess, and see what happens. I'm just here to react directly to what's in the documentary. I understand that there's tons of supplemental information.
Holy fucking shit, get on with it!
That people will be talking about all this other crazy shit, but I'm just, directly what I'm seeing is what I'm reacting to, if that makes sense, okay? Okay, thank you for the 1,000 kicks. That's the most kicks of the night so far, Cowboy K. I appreciate that very much. We still have over an hour to go. Let's keep going.
Change any of that, really. It was just a month later, in May 2016, that Jeremy went on his infamous Twitter rant, spurred by this panel.
Women are playing Magic and we're here to stay and there are only going to be more of us. And that's kind of the conversation I want to have now, instead of just looking at us as something that is weird and to be studied.
This panel was streamed and uploaded in video form. It is titled Women in Magic Panel, and sits at only 22,000 views. It is not at all
Yeah, and by the way, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Jeremy got banned from, like, all Magic the Gathering, everything. They refunded him his digital fucking card decks, like, for the online game, and they were like, you can never come to a sanctioned tournament. You are Fedora Man, and no one wants you around. Well, we'll take Derek, but not you.
A video of major significance, and is of 4 female judges discussing their experience in the Magic community, from the sexual harassment they received to wanting women in Magic to be treated as a norm in the Magic community. Luis Scott Vargas, a streamer, quoted a different Magic creator who posted the link to the video on Twitter, noting how disappointing the comments were in response to the video. Jeremy, under his MTG headquarters account, responds by stating that they should not be so thin-skinned.
Oh, Lord.
Yet another creator joins the conversation, emphasizing how people should be less crappy to each other. Jeremy responds, quote, I simply choose to not be offended by what anonymous commenters say. That's a lot more obtainable, unquote. The conversation then moves into gender and skin color, Jeremy stating it is entirely irrelevant to Magic players, and how his penis does not in fact make him stronger.
What?
This kicked off a new set of tweets, not directed at any individual creator, rather the Magic community in general.
So he's starting to get into culture wars in the Magic community. Uh-oh.
Wow, great insight. That was wonderful, Phil. Thank you so much.
Because, it's now...
Read what Jared said. So many mindless betas in the Magic the Gathering community. Come on, sheep. Demand proof, statistics, actual evidence. Attention, sheep. Formulate your own opinions. Being wrong is better than simply parroting popular opinion.
Political,
Lord.
now it's becoming... Oh, boy. So...
the previous comment? Which one? Yeah, my penis makes me stronger one. Agree to disagree and stay out of the discussions I can't win.
So
yeah.
He's starting to get into culture wars in the Magic community. Because, it's now it's becoming political. Now it's becoming... Oh, boy. So I can start to see the drama begin. Okay.
So many mindless beta.
What? Yeah, it's structured that way. Never mind.
In the MTG community. Come on, sheep. Demand proof, statistics. Actual evidence. Attention, sheep. Formulate your own opinions. Being wrong is simply better than parroting popular opinion. Apparently presenting a logical alternative to playing a victim means you hate women. I should have known better, lol. Going back to real world. This era of feminism gets lost in spending more time shaming actual conversation. I love women. They are every bit are equal, unquote. Jeremy would delete these tweets soon after posting. This will not stop.
Oh, we're banning people? Let's go.
Stop them from being archived and immediately posted again on Twitter. This user takes note of his specific tweet in response to a comment about planeswalkers needing their own bathroom. Jeremy.
So I guess now this is me coming from an outsider perspective where I don't really understand everything.
Oh my God, you don't have to preface this every single time.
What people, I believe, say is that this is him drunk tweeting. That he gets drunk, he tweets this.
Wow, it's not like we know anybody who does that. Oh God, Pope, what'd you say?
As someone who had to quit playing Magic the Gathering due to greasy neckbeards, I find it hilarious that the Ham Planet is the exact stereotype of a greasy MTG player that drove me from the hobby. It's just cake.
Actually, I need a rule check over here.
This kind of controversial, offensive stuff out. People call him out on it. Oh, I gotta delete it all. He deletes it all. But then they archive it. And then they present it later as, look at how this guy really is when he's drunk, which is kind of like, I guess what they're saying is, when he's drunk, he really lets his real self out.
Wow, we don't know anybody like that, 2 a.m. drunk tweeting asshole. We definitely, hey, Wings. I love you, man. I love you so much. Oh my God, my wife is coming. Shh, don't tell her about us, Wings.
Right? I guess, like, the mask gets removed or whatever.
Lord Diaz,
right?
you
So I think
coward.
that's what they're getting at here. So this is the background to show that he used to do this in the Magic community. It's not just him doing it with politics and culture wars. He used to do this stuff even in the Magic community 10 plus years ago. Okay. I think I'm seeing where this is going now. I just got a $3 tip. Listen to this. Hey, brother, it's Jared. I'm still in prison. I saw you mention me earlier in the video. Why don't you write me back soon so we can communicate directly? Take care, pal.
Okay, first of all, don't troll tip. Second of all, that kind of made me giggle.
Jared Fogle from prison, everyone. Thanks for $3. It's awesome. It's amazing they let you send PayPal contributions out when you're in prison. That's something interesting. Maybe that's something to be looked into. Maybe our prison system should be tightened up a bit. If you're actually allowed to be sending people tips from prison, that's kind of weird, don't you think? Shout out to Suku86 who did 2,000 kicks over on Kick. Thank you, Suku. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that. You now take the top kicks position. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying, and hopefully you're enjoying the fact that you can now get pop-ups for kicks, which is really awesome, right? All right, someone has tipped me $5. And this person says, keep on grinding, DSP. Thank you so much to the anonymous $5 tipper. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Cool. All right, let's keep going. So we're starting to see the beginning of the drama, the beginning of the cracks in the mask of the positive guy making content. All of a sudden, supposedly now he's doing these weird tweets. Okay.
That they should send their urine into the aether. This was viewed as
damn, that was a segment.
Commentary about the controversy of trans people requesting to use the bathroom of their gender identity. Jeremy responds to this screenshot with, quote, things turn toxic, so I clean them up. But yeah, you're right. Planeswalkers should use their own bathroom in the aether, kid. Unquote.
I mean, this is what was going through my mind. You guys think that joke is transphobic? You think that joke makes me a monster? Let me show you what a monster is.
According to
bad call.
Jeremy, the pushback from his comments encouraged him to double down and act more aggressive, even if his intent was not an honest commentary.
Ooh, and this is 10 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody knows anything about like 10 years ago. Where am I playing? You still haven't told me.
So this is 10 years ago this is happening. And now, again, you know, you fast forward to like today. What's going on right now versus 10 years ago. Okay.
Even though Jeremy frames it this way, he would first attempt to regain the favor of the community with an apology on Reddit. Quote, I want everyone to feel included in MTG. You can't really control how people react to certain things, and certainly Twitter is not a great place to have a complex discussion on gender issues. Everything I said after my original few tweets was at best insensitive and at worst outright wrong. Again, I am sorry. Unquote.
So he apologizes.
Exactly 100 comments and.
But yeah, see, that's something that you might want to start identifying with Jer there, Phil, is actually admitting to when you fuck up and then apologizing. Now, granted, Jeremy doesn't mean it probably, but you know, I'm still waiting for the day, because this is Mr. I came clean about my WWE champions. Did you really come clean? How much did you spend? How much did you spend?
Zero,
was it,
folks.
What was it? Was it over $100,000? Was it? And don't tell me I don't know, because you can look. You can get your Apple and fucking Android history. I've looked in the past and seen what I spent money on. You can do it, Phil.
The comments cite Jeremy's passion and specificity behind the deleted tweets and are distrusting of his apology. Some are even noting how often Jeremy is editing the Reddit post. To this specific comment, Jeremy responds, quote, yeah, it wasn't reading right. I'm not good at writing, so that's why I do videos. I am just trying to apologize, and the comments keep saying it's not good enough. Unquote. Jeremy would address his tweets in video form.
You know, drama over. Don't be a dick. I thought, I guess maybe I had to say that, but from what I'm seeing is you all just basically know that, you know?
It took about a month and a half.
Gang Bang Style, what a name, who's actually the former Dr. Lexus and many other names on Kick, just gifted a whopping 10 subs to the Kick community here today. Thank you so much for 10 gifteds over on Kick. And then Flatman also did a $2 super chat, so thank you guys. Let's get these 10 gifteds up there. Very nice. And thank you to Flatman B. Flatman B with the $2 super chat says, unfortunately, the Jeremy situation is a shit show. Well, the thing is, it's laying the groundwork. The first half an hour was kind of like, okay, his previous things that went wrong or whatever. But now we're starting to get into his behavior and his personality. And I think this is what's going to lead into
oh my God, how many did he fucking give?
The rest of the documentary, right? It's actually a good lead-in, I feel. I'm glad we got past that stuff in the first hour, because now we're going to get into more of the meat of the conversation I think everyone wants to hear and talk about and see me react to, right? Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, one thing, these DX Racer chair he has. I used to see that chair everywhere. Was this a sponsorship that like every YouTuber had around 10 years ago? Because I saw that DX Racer chair like in so many videos that people had. I was like, why does everyone have exactly the same chair? That can't be a coincidence. They all chose the same chair. That had to have been some kind of a common sponsorship or something like that, right?
Dude, is he this boring this entire time? Like, besides him making it about him? You know, me, Ree. Is it just him fucking collecting money and then being like, yay, I love myself?
Yes. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Oh,
I don't know anything about it.
Please,
It's just weird. I've also seen that in red and blue, I think. So I've seen it in white, red, and blue. Very commonly. It was always the DX Racer chair, the same one.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got
Here
a
we
frog
go.
contribution. Here we go. Come on, frog. Yeah. All right. Sorry. I just had to do that. Okay, let's continue. I just had to do that. Let's continue. All right.
Jeremy to begin right where he left off. On Twitter, he changed his display name to MTG Shitlord HQ, derisively called Wedge the Hamburglar. On his personal account, stated Wedge is a cancer, has zero original ideas, and steals others' content, and tweeted even more, stating, quote, alpha personalities are the ones making all the money in MTG. Talk to any vendor. They are capitalizing on your beta-ness. The MTG community is not...
Does he not have the ability to mute, like, if you get a 20 gifted, does he not have the ability to mute the fucking notifications?
...for truth. Cucks and white knights drive the entirety of the narrative. Wizards, discrimination is guaranteed if you have a conservative mindset. Community discrimination also guaranteed. I mean, look at their community team. Every one of them is a leftist. Don't be a beta lotus, folks. Be an alpha. Unquote.
So wait, was that that was him actually posting under another
Keep up
account? So 10 years ago, I had my
motherfucker
incident, my accident, my fappening. He was doing this in the Magic community. Interesting. Jeez. What was wrong with 2016? It was a very bad year for everyone, I think. Can we just forget that 2016 ever took place all together, collectively? I mean, geez.
Changed his display.
No, that's when I got this job. 2016 was kind of awesome.
Name again the following week. This time to make Magic tank again. And tweeted, quote, straight truth, the reason you can't trust me is easy. I don't need your money like other top MTG channels. Simple as that.
Jesus Christ, he actually sounds like Phil.
Here is the thing about my fellow shitlords. We have real numbers.
Shitlords.
Some would like to believe everyone who plays MTG is a snowflake. Nope. Unquote. In August, continuing this escalation, Jeremy announced that he had blocked many people on Twitter. Back to his personal account, Jeremy posted pictures of his guns in response to riots happening in his area. Finally...
Oh, come on, talk about that. I want to hear your take on that, Phil.
Jeremy, on his MTG headquarters account, states there are no good-looking females or males with personality, and that the vast majority of MTG YouTubers have subpar production quality and are boring.
It seems like he's having a breakdown. It seems like again, if he actually likes MTG...
Shut the fuck up and eat it! Eat it!
But all of a sudden now... people have turned against him for the comments he made, probably drunk tweeting. And he's just, I mean, this is the quintessential endless crash out. Is it not? It's like the damn. He keeps going and going and going and going and going.
On the Magic TCG Reddit, users commented on Jeremy's ongoing rants. One former creator blames Jeremy for why he stopped making videos, specifically due to how Jeremy's low-effort pack openings flooded YouTube, potentially burying their higher-effort content. Other commenters shared the sentiment and denounced Jeremy, deeming his content as low-effort garbage that is composed of opening packs of Magic cards. The following month, on September 8th, Jeremy released a 28-minute video addressing his ongoing controversy, saying that he needs to clear his name while claiming Reddit is a hate fest, displeased in how Reddit mods are not policing comment sections enough, causing what he calls witch hunts directed at him. In this video, Jeremy states he takes no issue with trans or gay people
Phil.
or any similar quality for that matter.
Do something!
Jeremy appears to be trying to de-escalate the tension between him and the Magic the Gathering community. And it worked, or so he thought. On September 9th, Jeremy posted 2 videos containing spoilers. Magic the Gathering release. This is information from a PR firm working under Wizards of the Coast. The creators of Magic the Gathering often delivered to select content creators as a way to excite their audiences for upcoming cards.
But was he supposed to post them? Because they're just saying they're really spoilers. Was he supposed to post that information, or was he like under a non-disclosure agreement to not share it?
These videos performed terribly compared to Jeremy's pack opening videos. But the significance of this was not that it was meant to garner viewership. Rather, it appeared that Wizards of the Coast was extending an olive branch to Jeremy following his de-escalation. It was only when the...
Yeah, I honestly don't know what this face is, and I don't... You can tell he's out of his element because he's just letting this shit go. But worse is he's paying attention to his chat, so he's actually not listening. And so whatever he speaks on is either he's out of touch with it because maybe they've talked about it earlier, or June's talked about it earlier, or it's been hinted at it's coming up.
Spoilers were allegedly posted to Reddit that Jeremy, and to that extent, the Magic community, was notified the spoilers sent to Jeremy was done so by mistake. While the original post does not appear to be archived, this Redditor quoted the Magic the Gathering employee on the matter. Quote, "We don't reward the behavior this channel exhibits. When we preview sets, we provide a handful of cards to our PR agency to use with outlets who aren't part of our core audience. When one of these outlets passed on using these cards, they reassign the cards to this outlet without doing research and also without checking with us first."
Okay, folks, I do have to say something about this, okay?
Oh, dear God.
Okay, bullshit. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. I am going to blow the lid off something right now that I'm tired of, okay?
This is going to be gay as hell, isn't it? This is just going to be the stupidest fucking nothing burger that we've ever heard.
Okay. This is bullshit. This is PR speak. This is, oh, we want to cover our butts after the fact. The truth is, none of these companies that give out promotional product, free game codes, free card sets, any of this shit, give a shit. All they want to do is they want to get their product out there and into the hands of people who will make content and provide free advertisement for them. This allows them to not have to spend as much on their advertisement budgets, but still get the word out about their products. It's the creator push, the creator hype, as opposed to, oh, here's an actual, dedicated marketing campaign we had to do to push this new event or new product or whatever it is. Okay.
You understand gameplay can't be pushed, right? You have to, like, you can make a trailer, but that's it. It's just a trailer. And people want to see not developers or not R&D play the game.
Okay. This is bullshit, and here's how I know it's bullshit. I've been in exactly the same position.
Bullshit.
And when it's happened, I can tell you 100% it's a lie.
What's a lie? What is a lie?
And here's how I know it's a lie. There's been companies who came out and reached out to me with detailed conversations, knowing who I was, what content I made, and the people that kind of stalked me all over the internet.
And?
They well knew who I was and said, hey, we still want to send this to you. Okay, send it to me. They send it to me. I'll do an unboxing. I'll show the content. If it's a game, I'll play the game. Lo and behold, my hater base goes after the company and says, why did you send this to DSP? Why would you do this?
This is the most recent one about that one game, right? This has happened exactly once. Yes, I already increased the counter for this.
And then all of a sudden, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't mean to send it to him. It was a mistake.
Okay, show the emails. Show the emails. You want to blow the lid off something, right? Blowing the lid means, backing up your claim. Show the emails.
Calculation, we're so sorry. It's
tainted grail, that's it.
Bullshit. What it is, they want to get the hype behind it in the hopes that maybe their thing will be noticed by something positively. And if it doesn't, then they lie. Okay? I do not.
Okay, so show the emails, right? Show that they're lying. That would be an actual story. That would be actually interesting.
I don't believe whatsoever this story at all, because this has happened to me about 3 times now in the last 10 years, where a company said, hey, we want to send you something. Okay, send it, but you know who I am. You sought me out. You researched my channel. You found me, and you knew the situation. I even talk with these companies now and say ahead of time, understand you're going to get some backlash because I have this virulent hater base that harasses people online who associate with me positively. That's fine. We'll still do it. Here it is. And then I get it, and lo and behold, time and time again, it's exactly the same situation.
Oh, look, Phil's a victim.
I don't believe this at all from my personal experience. Maybe
no one cares.
I'm wrong.
You are.
But this sounds like nonsense to me. This sounds like they know this. They know the quartering. They know the relationship they had with him. They know they've sent him stuff before. He's previewed it, and it's given them a little bit of a PR boost or a little bit of attention boost. They probably send it to a bunch of people. They like this free attention because they don't have to pay for marketing.
You understand that they still are taking a risk by sending it out to people, right? Like, never mind.
Okay, but now it just so happens at this time the quartering is in hot water for comments. Maybe they probably weren't aware of them, or maybe they were. Who knows? This is bullshit. Oh, we accidentally sent it to him. No, you didn't. Stop lying. Just say, okay, we didn't know that he was, in trouble right now. That's our fault.
Yeah, you just heard stop lying come from Phil. I want you to think about that. All right? The man who lied constantly has admitted to lying constantly. The man who says, I lied about WWE champions. I lied about this. I lied about that. He wants to tell other people, stop lying.
Fault. We'll take the bat on that. Instead of, oh, no, you see, it was a complete, we fumbled. Shut up. No, I don't believe you. Sorry, because again, I've been through it. And then they'll be like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll never do that again. We're so sorry. Yes, because it's so bad to deal with someone on the internet who you already knew who they were before.
Yeah, I mean, it is bad to deal with you, dude. Like, you are insufferable.
You sent them the product. You put it on them like it's a toxic thing that they did or negative thing that they did. No, you sent them the product anyway. Well, I mean, in my case, the things that people say and do, the toxic stuff my haters say about me, most of it's not true.
Yeah, except that most of it is true. I've never lied about you once, you fucking gay asshole.
Or it's spun out of proportion, or it's shipped from 10, 15 years ago.
So it's true, but it's 10 to 15 years old.
It's nonsense. Okay?
That's not nonsense. That's a 10 to 15-year-old accurate statement, also known as not a lie.
It is bullshit. Yet, these companies don't want any hot water at all. They don't want any negative association. Remember, they want the free promotion, but they don't want to take on any of the risk of that free promotion. So then they lie. Okay? So this is bullshit. I hate to say, I really do. I don't believe it. You can believe it if you want. That's something I've personally been through with multiple...
If we what?
Multiple companies. and then they blame me and shit. It's like, no, you knew up front what you were getting into. I even warned you, and you did it anyway. Now it's on me somehow. That pisses me off. And again,
oh, Phil's pissed.
I'm not sweeping for Jeremy. I'm going to tell you right now, these comments he's making online, he sounds like he's getting drunk and he's saying bad things online, and people are holding him to task for it. That's fine. But then you don't blame him because you sent him a card pack and he opened it, and they're like, oh, we weren't supposed to do that. That actually really pisses me off being in his shoes 3 or more times already, okay?
Oh, a whole 3 times, huh? Wow. You know, after the first time, maybe you could look inward and be like, why is it people don't like me?
Okay.
We would not have greenlit his receiving of these cards had
Could
they
be
asked,
dapper.
Unquote.
Here I was, feeling like a total moron to think that Wizards had just extended the olive branch and everything was going to be good.
Jeremy in this video compares that statement as an endorsement to witch hunt him, simultaneously claiming that Wizards of the Coast are listening to an extremely small minority of 30 or 40 people, while also stating that he is receiving a massive amount of hate. The one boon with this controversy is that Jeremy
He was receiving hate and it was for his comments, but the truth is, yes. When these
The truth is, will someone get this motherfucker a thesaurus or an English 101 course?
Is that Jeremy
He was receiving hate and it was for his comments, but the truth is, yes. When these companies react like that, okay, all of a sudden, these toxic communities will rally and say, ha, do you see? This game developer or this company doesn't like the person, so we're right. And that's the problem.
Well, no, it's more along the lines of after they found out about you and they have more information about how much of a terrible piece of shit you are, you've become, we're right that you're a terrible piece of shit. Also, you're making this about yourself.
Really, that's the problem. So let me get this straight. You offered me a free product because you thought that I could, you know, open it, enjoy it, promote it for you. You said you knew who I was. You were okay with that. You send me the product. My haters go and harass you on social media because of it, even though I presented myself well with the product and I'm showing you what it is. And everyone's saying, oh, that's a good product, right? Now you're blaming me. And now what happens is when you say, oh, it was a mistake, we didn't mean to do that, we'll never do it again. Now, victory for the haters, victory for the online bully, victory. You empower these people.
Yeah, it sucks for you, doesn't it? It's almost like the greater population actually can bully you into the consequences that you deserve for your shit behavior.
So this is wrong. What Wizards of the Coast did in this situation is legit wrong. They actually did wrong him, okay? Again, I don't agree with what he said. I think that it was heinous stuff he was saying and he was getting drunk and acting a fool. But what Wizards of the Coast did here, it did wrong Jeremy. That's messed up because now he looks even worse. On top of the fact that he said the bad things, now he's got giant companies supposedly shaming him for it.
Right, because they don't want to be associated with the shit behavior. This is consequences.
And they lied. That pisses me off because it's happened to me too. All right, for me, I just
yeah, right. So now the lesson learned from Phil is companies will lie, not and therefore he's a victim. Not I shouldn't have done what I did.
To the point where I just don't want to take anything anymore. Like, why would I accept a product from anyone when at any moment they could just completely lie?
Look at your past, see what a horrible person you are, and be like, holy shit, we don't want to associate with this asshole. My God, it's like you have control over that.
Lie about the situation and then say, oh, we didn't mean to do it. Oh, he's a bad guy and we're so sorry. Get the hell out of here. Thank you, Guitar Player, for a $10 super chat. I appreciate that very much, Guitar Player. Thank you for the support tonight. Okay.
I do not know about Styx Hexenhammer. I do not know who that is.
Solicit donations. One that could weaponize culture and anger, in combination that would bring him much strife, but also considerable wealth.
You can speak with your wallet and take the plunge and back us on Patreon.
So here we go. He's going to rally.
Like you do?
His troops and say, well, if everyone's going to crap on me, let's stick it to the haters.
That's literally your entire MO. That's you. Through and through. Don't let the trolls win. You know, they say that I can't get $3,000. Well, we'll show them. Here's $300, Phil. Quarter in a Kino Casino.
Let's stick it to Magic the Gathering and let Wizards of the Coast, let's stick it to them. Support me financially. That's the grift. For sure, 100%. That's the grift right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know it well. You've executed this exact grift many times.
Backers we get on Patreon, the louder voice we can have, the more interesting things we can do.
Wizards can't.
The more interesting things we can do. That's a line right out of Phil, right? Look at all of my stuff that I've gotten with your contributions, you guys. I got these hex panels and these RGBs and look at the computers that I have and this high-tech desk and I fucking hate this, man.
PAX. We'll go to see them at PAX. That Patreon gets big enough, I'll fly to every major event and I'll stand there and do coverage.
Yeah, I put it back into the business.
And I'll try to keep it real, 100%.
This was the beginning of Jeremy's capitalization of outrage. In the following years, Jeremy would master his craft. Meanwhile,
what happened? The audio is leaning to the left side of your ear? I haven't done anything with audio here.
What the fuck?
Everything is my microphone. My microphone is showing as pure stereo. Hold on. 1 second.
You understand?
Not showing as pure stereo. It might be something with your setup there, Nicholas. Is everyone's audio good? The audio's fine on mine. Everything seems good. So my apologies if something went wrong with the audio all of a sudden in the middle of the thing, but it looks good to me. Okay.
Welcome to the Magic community. Jeremy revived Pokemon headquarters while still posting to MTG headquarters.
Yeah, I
the
don't
video
know what
announcing his
pure
return sits at
stereo
less than
is.
1,000 views. Jeremy posted on his Pokemon channel from late 2016 to early 2017. The channel failed to gain any momentum, with its videos far underperforming compared to videos found on MTG headquarters. It was here that Jeremy resigned himself as a pack opening channel with the occasional commentary video. The latter type of video was often on the topic or tangential to his infamy.
If you would have told me that there's a man more universally hated in the Magic YouTube community than me, I would have told you, you're crazy.
On June 5th, 2017, two things happened. Jeremy posted his final Claw Machine related video on Clawstruck and live streamed while drunk. While he often tweeted at or commented on other creators in the MTG community, there was one that he targeted unprovoked.
Oh no.
This was cosplayer Christine Sprinkle.
Holy.
MTG community.
Remember, I've only listened to this.
There was one that he targeted unprovoked.
Oh no.
This was
Hi. Hi.
cosplayer Christine Sprinkle.
Serial.
Hi.
Virtue signaler and crying for Patreon dollars cosplayer. See a Sprinkle run posted.
Oh god, they're insane. Oh, that's not. Are they like horse girls by any chance?
Yesterday. Allow messages to my Facebook page again. Question my life choices immediately. Posting out came for
Oh, the
cosplay
good
inspiration
insane.
and
Okay,
left
okay.
only with an erection. In all seriousness, though, I love your work.
He's drunk and he's slurring his words, and you can tell, obviously. Right.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that. We've never heard that happen. Do you like me? I haven't changed. I'm baffled.
Right? So he's continuing down this path. You know, no one has stopped him. No one has course corrected him. He's still doing the same drunken content and commentary. This is definitely how he got into the
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
culture wars and politics stuff. This stuff.
Okay.
Jeremy was commenting on Sprinkle's post and the comments found within. A post about receiving unwanted comments.
Here we go. Victor Puente, cuckold. You know this dude's a cuck. Oh yes, she's just under constant anonymous direct message assault. Like, she is literally triggered. Here goes cuckold number Nicholas again. This makes me sad that you have to be. It makes me sadder that I'm not even surprised. Me, despairing over social norms. If you're going to creep, at least have some decent grammar. I'd agree with that. Obviously, Sprinkle is a pro cosplayer. You know she's a professional cosplayer by the fact that she has to solicit Patreon dollars and then cry in her Patreon video to get loser beta cucks to give her money. I mean, it is like an all-you-can-cuck buffet on this thread. Oh, I'm sorry, Sprinkle.
Would.
Let's look at your cosplay.
Hold
your
on.
Art, where some poor 14-year-old kid was unfortunately made an erection comment about you, and fuck him for being such a degenerate. I mean, what is sexual about this? Nothing, right? Oh no, totally nothing sexual about this.
That one actually isn't that sexual.
Oh yeah, here you go, Sprinkle. Another totally non-sexual picture.
There's legs.
Where the Pokeball happens to be right on your fucking bush.
Bro? Maybe this isn't it.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you're wearing a bodysuit. Yeah, nothing sexual about
Complete
that.
it's like
Oh,
obsession.
here you go, wearing basically a bra. Yep, nope, nothing hot about that. Here we go again, more basically 75% nude, nothing sexual there. Oh yeah, look at a bodysuit. Yeah, I'm not gonna sexualize you. I mean, fuck me if I'm gonna say that I wish there was a little slot down here, you know, for me to...
Fuck! I forgot about that.
You know, for us to pleasure each other.
Wow.
You know, because that's not what your intent is.
Jeremy ended up directing his audience towards Sprinkle's Twitter. If not his comments, then this is indisputable evidence of targeted harassment.
Please, everyone on the internet, come and support CS Sprinkle Run on Twitter. Let her know how totally unattractive and unsexual she looks and how few Patreon dollars you're going to give her. And maybe she will avoid these digital rapes.
Yeah, it's terrible, but you can tell he's drunk when he's doing it. And again, no one has course corrected him after all the trouble he got into in the Magic the Gathering community, being drunk and going on these tirades on forums and Reddit.
Jaha should have beat your face into the ground.
Now he's doing it in videos and targeting specific people. That's very bad, admittedly, okay? That is pretty darn very, very, very bad. The other thing, though, the thing that gets me is
Hi, Doc. Hope
it's
you're
kind
doing
of
good.
hypocritical because he just went through this whole drama thing, right, where he felt he was unfairly targeted by Wizards of the Coast, made him look horrible, and he says, well, the way we can combat that is for you to support me on my Patreon. Come to my Patreon and send me a bunch of donations, and then I could fly to all these events because they won't send me there anymore. She says, well, I'm being harassed by people on the internet. Come support me on Patreon. It's kind of exactly the same thing. When she does it, he says, well, that's underhanded. That's a bunch of cucks doing it, you know. But when I do it, it's fine. I'm rallying the same...
Okay, of all the times that you could make it about yourself, why not here? The way you fucking whore yourself for money.
A crowd, it's fine, but she can't do it. So, yeah, it's like, what's good for me is, you know, is not good for you. You're not allowed.
What's good for the goose? What's good for the what's good for the gander? That's the expression. We got to get you a proverb book.
To do what I do, it is pretty hypocritical in that situation, all right? I told you I was going to call it like it is. When I see bullshit, I'm going to call it. The whole sponsor turning on him.
Oh, my God, we already heard.
And making excuses up, that's bullshit, all right? But this is also a situation where he's being hypocritical and he's full of shit, too. Because you can't criticize other people and say what you're doing is completely wrong if you're also doing it maybe in a different manner, but you're still doing it.
You do that about Kino Casino, LTG, Wings. You do it all the time.
This was not the only time Jeremy commented on Sprinkle or her appearance. In this tweet, Jeremy refers to Sprinkle as a man. This Twitter user claims that Jeremy, in a deleted video directed at Sprinkle, stated, quote, she's a dog.
Oh my God.
A 3 out of 10. I'd still do her. Unquote.
Oh my God. So you see what I mean? It's crazy. He's like obsessed. He gets obsessed with a target, and it's like a bull seeing red. Loses all like control and all logical thought and just...
Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, a bull scene, and I just... Yeah, matadors. Right. Got it.
Straight at it and won't stop, won't let up.
When in November 2017, Sprinkle stated that Jeremy, through MTG headquarters, has made her life hell this whole year. She followed this tweet by announcing that she was ostensibly leaving the Magic community, also citing that she was going through a horrible breakup. Jeremy was immediately blamed for Sprinkle's departure. One day later, Jeremy published 2 videos. The first could be found on his newest channel, The Quartering, a channel that hosted commentary videos mostly commenting on the Magic community or...
So The Quartering didn't even come out until 2017. I had no idea. I legit had absolutely no idea about that.
Hold on. So 2 timestamp 103.02 to 104. All right. Let's get to false here. Hold on.
It's 13 seconds. You have to watch this. It's 13. You have to watch this.
To be honest, isn't it funny that normally there wouldn't have been a stream tonight, and now all of a sudden, because I announced I'm doing a special stream tonight, there's a stream tonight. Is it
about us?
Phil, come on. Phil, come on,
We're
man.
taking views away from him.
You're not actually the center of the universe, Phil. And Phil, come on, man. I could blow you out of the water right now on stuff, Phil, and I'm not going to do it. But come on, Phil. Like,
yeah, I really want to know what they have. I want to know what they're holding on to.
Get a fucking grip. It's not always about you, man. I know you think it's always about you, but right now it's not about you. And you desperately want to jump on our coattails and on this controversy in order to bring notoriety and money to yourself. It's not about you. You have nothing to do with this. Fuck off.
Tomorrow, I am incredibly busy. Ashton knows this. I swear we'd rather have our stream tomorrow so we could rest today. Because we were tired as fuck. We were super tired.
I don't know what to say. Like, Phil, like, figure it out, bro.
I'm exhausted. I have leadership.
All right, he's got one more link on here, too.
So, fuck you. You suffer, bish.
You know what someone just DM or messaged me?
What?
That we should just say that we are streaming over DSP to Felton. just so he crashes out for content.
He's gonna crash out anyway.
Here's your
you
clip.
know what?
We are
Phil,
streaming over
of
Phil.
Of course we are streaming over
Why
you, Phil, to
wouldn't we?
cuck you. You don't deserve to have views, Phil. You don't deserve to have money, Phil. Nobody gives a single fuck what your take about
Someone
quartering
clip
is,
this,
buddy.
Send it to him. Clip this, send it to him.
Phil.
We did this
Suffle
because you
fish.
can't watch the quartering doc on our...
You're not allowed to watch the quartering documentary unless you ask my permission, Phil.
Okay, I honestly wish that they would, like he would address that, but fuck it, that's pretty good.
And it was still about magic at this point. Damn.
Oh, shit, hold up.
I mean,
Back to Raw.
The one question I have to ask, all right? What's the point of it all? Like, what was the end-all goal here? Did it think he was going to rally him more support? Did it think he was...
Well, okay, so then what was the point of the King Be Cruel bit? What was the point of Test Me Bitch? What was the point of the Lavinia arc? What was the point of the booting the guy who told you about bit rates? Like, what, do you have to have a fucking ulterior motive to make comments?
Was going to rally him more dedicated fans. Like, what was the point of going after this woman? Or was it just, like, straight up, like I said, bull, seeing red, charging straight forward, can't stop, and he has no self-control? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Unless there was a grift involved, was he receiving tons of support overall from his viewer base for all of this? Like, did he have, like, a rabid fan base who supported his endeavors to do this shit-talking escapade? And again, listen, I'm never going to say, hey, I've never done stuff like this. Or stuff, you know, we're all kind of guilty, especially those of us who've been in the space for as long as we all have been.
You're not special. You're not a top-tier content creator. You are a literal roach who will not die. Do not put yourself in the same league with actual content creators.
Absolutely sure. People can pull up times when I went after people for absolutely no good reason.
Then why are you talking about it? Why are you chastising someone?
Right, and kept at it and kept going at them and stuff, you know. But
what? But what? Huh?
For in this case, like direct hypocrisy. Like
yours is indirect hypocrisy? What? You just said you do the same thing, but that this is hypocrisy, implying yours is not hypocrisy. Make that make sense.
Like, what was the reason why he was so angry with this person? I don't get.
Bitch, why did you say that King Be Cruel should eat shit from your ass with a spoon?
I just don't get it. Like, it didn't even seem like they had association with him. They had never wronged him. So why did
King Be Cruel apparently wronged you in the past, and that's why you crashed out on him, right?
Keep going after her. Thank you, Flatman, for $2. As I told you, this is a shit show, Phil. Laughing out loud. Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Holy
like,
fucking shit.
I'm starting to see all the aspects of it now. They're all starting to kind of like coming together as we get further into this. Let's keep going because we still have a good amount of time on tonight's stream, and you know we're getting into the meat of it now.
Similar to it, the second was MTG headquarters. These videos bring attention to the ongoing campaign to get him banned from Magic the Gathering, a campaign whose supporters were galvanized with the departure of Sprinkle. Commenters and creators alike were calling on Wizards of the Coast to take action, pointing out Jeremy's comments. Yet there was one often missed, a video in where Jeremy does not target a specific creator, cosplayer, or commentator. Rather, Mark Rosewater, the head designer for Magic the Gathering.
I ran a similar scientific poll, and I even asked everyone to tell the truth. I said, hey, quick poll. How many of you did Mark Rosewater touch inappropriately? Parentheses, tell the truth, internet. Since internet polls are scientific fact, consider this your trial, Mark Rosewater. Now, I know he has me muted. That's fine.
Jeremy created a poll insinuating that Mark Rosewater was a predator even after Mark had blocked him. This was Jeremy's attempt to discredit Twitter polls and also his response to Mark Rosewater citing a Twitter poll as evidence.
So, I guess what's happened here is, he already said it earlier, and now I
go on.
think we're seeing this finally kind of come to fruition. If the internet is going to make the quartering, well, this is, I guess he wasn't even the quartering yet, right? If the internet is going to make Jeremy a villain, and there's nothing he can really do about it, then he's just going to say, to hell with it, I'm going to lean into it, I'm going to completely become this devil-like character, and I'm going to try to benefit from it.
Like your fucking DSP goes nuclear streams. Right. Okay, so go ahead, make it about you. Talk about that, about how you're just like Jer.
So in this case, Magic the Gathering has already kind of thrown him away. The community has already ostracized him for his comments that he said in Twitter posts and Reddit. So now he's, well, forget it. I'm going to go all in then. If you really are going to hate on me anyway, and now even, you know, Wizards of the Coast are going to say, oh, he sent you stuff by accident. That guy's a jerk or whatever. That's it. Like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not that he's obsessed, but he's actually trying to do the most extreme thing on purpose to piss everyone off and get attention for himself since everyone was just so determined to villainize him. Does that make sense? I'm not saying this is a good idea.
Yeah, it makes sense. But you'd need, I don't know, proof of this would really help.
Yeah, by any means whatsoever. Okay, but I'm just saying maybe that's what actually happened here. He's decided to become the embodiment of what people were already categorizing him and making him out to be. Since you want a villain, I'll be the villain you want. I'll give it to you. And by the way, I'm going to try to benefit from it along the way. Now, what I'm curious here, hold on. What I'm curious about is did he benefit from it? Was he getting big rallying of new supporters? Was he getting tons of support on his Patreon? Were people subscribing to his channels and watching him in droves? Or was the whole internet kind of pointing at him and laughing and saying, what the hell are you doing? Are you crazy? Because that's really not what's being explained here. We're not seeing that side of it yet. Skull emoji, thank you for 50 kicks. Actually, not skull emoji. Suku, thank you for another 50 kicks. Sorry, it's the skull emoji. Said the wrong thing. Okay.
Suffice to say, Jeremy had time and time again made himself known to senior employees at Wizards of the Coast. On November 26, 2017, the professor uploaded a video attempting to speak to the MTG community and reach Jeremy. He calls for de-escalation, for community members to stop harassing Jeremy and for Jeremy to stop his own campaign.
Are you bored, Phil? Cracking your neck?
Even though he knows how unlikely that is. This video was far more comprehensive than any other video commenting on the ongoing scandal. Most importantly, it contained a great deal of evidence that Jeremy was persistent in harassing his online targets.
Jeremy, just being fair here, just being reasonable here, do you think that when someone such as myself, and this is just one example, makes a reply to someone that says, oh, you lost a follower over Nazi punching joke, but you gained a modern follower, seems like you traded up, to make an entire video saying I advocate political violence? I received so many comments about Nazis and the Holocaust and my being one and what I'm doing.
Hello, Joe!
And, you know, most of my family died in concentration camps.
The professor's video saw mixed reception. While it was touted for the amount of evidence against Jeremy, some creators took issue with the professor's presentation and the alleged scope of 2 years that Sprinkle was harassed by Jeremy when there only existed months, not years, of evidence of harassment online.
It seems to me like the way you're presenting yourself just now and the way that you've made this video, you've kind of tried to make it look as if you're coming from an area of good faith when it's kind of obvious that you're just trying your hardest to virtue signal for what you feel is the righteous side.
That was creator Count Dinkula, a creator that would later start a podcast with Jeremy.
Unfortunately.
He encourages his audience to research this for themselves. Advice that would go well to Jeremy's own response to the professor's video, not found on MTG headquarters, but on the quartering.
So, I guess this is where he starts to do all his drama content on the quartering, and this is where the channel blows up, so it seems like. Flatman with the $5 super chat says, the problem is Jeremy weaponizes his chat to flag channels and bring them down. His major backlash is the crux of the situation. Well, that hasn't happened yet. We're watching the documentary, we're going step by step. I understand everyone wants to get to the stuff that apparently is going on now, but we have to attempt to go in the chronological order. So I do urge for some patience here, if we are going to do this logically, and it's going to make sense. That hasn't happened yet. All right, I want to stay with the narrative that we're with right now. I appreciate the $5 Flatman, but let's stay with the narrative that we're going with right now, what's going on in 2017, okay? At least there hasn't been any flagging that I've seen in 2017, right? Okay.
Jeremy's video opened with the professor's minor comment about Nazi comments.
Did you just evoke concentration camps to strengthen your video about mean tweets?
Jeremy failed to engage with the overarching argument that...
Didn't somebody hit him with Nazism, and therefore he responded about how that like is sensitive to him because his parents died in concentration camps? Like that's topical.
Jeremy is disruptive, and that he encourages unwelcome comments. Instead, Jeremy chooses to comment on the professor's superficial qualities.
I want to point out, look at how disheveled he looks.
As opposed to you?
Oh, this is Internet 101 these days, right? This is seriously Internet 101 these days, right? Someone brings up a bunch of good points, so what you do is you don't address them.
Bitch, the entire Officer Whitney interview, conversation, police reports. What do? He lied. He lied. But I mean, why wouldn't he lie? He just lied.
Is insult them? Insult their looks?
Yeah, Broside Phil's a fucking idiot. You know, he did, what? Well, he gave super crazy, what, $1,000? It was like $10 or $20, not thousands.
LTG does to me. I'll be like, LTG, I'm better than you at Street Fighter. Let's play a match. And he'll be like, up, you're sexy. What? What are you talking about? I was talking about competitive Street Fighter. I was saying I'm a better player than you, yet you present yourself like you're good at Street Fighter on the internet. I challenge you. Let's have a good epic set because I'm going to kick your butt in Street Fighter. And he says, your hairline's bad.
I mean, these are both accurate statements.
What? It's classic misdirection, right?
It was 20? Okay.
All the time. I'm not surprised.
He has kind of a lazy face. His hair's
Thanks,
all
Doc.
awry.
This is on purpose, okay?
Oh, by the way, he made it about LTG. I didn't increment the counter. My God.
This goes on for about 2 minutes. Jeremy fails to state anything of substance. It is then that Jeremy
genius.
claims that the professor's video was so well
second.
researched that it must have been a collaborative effort. Jeremy then presents this theory as fact.
Really?
And states it as proof that there is a secret collaborative movement to smear him. Jeremy...
Yeah, like, oh God, come on, Phil. You actually have said things like, detractors will do these things, right? You've actually run these exact arguments. Why not talk about this shit?
Then reframes the professor's overarching argument, claiming that there is no evidence that he harassed creators like Sprinkle. Instead, there is only evidence that he is a quote-unquote asshole. To go even further, Jeremy claims he is the target of wide-scale harassment, and that Sprinkle failed to provide any evidence herself that she was harassed online by Jeremy, discounting any evidence directed towards her because she was not the one who sourced it.
Quick check here real quick. Hold on. All right, so Raw is not yet live. Still got 5 minutes before he goes live.
He's saying is...
Because it looks like what's going to happen is we're going to get through the first bit here, and we might be able to check out live Phil.
Even though, yes, I'm an asshole and I said bad things about a person online, I didn't directly tell anyone to go harass them, and I also didn't do it myself, but he did. In the video we saw, he outright said, go there, and he outright did that.
Brother, you said click on the videos. You said engage with the content, click on the videos, and it's still up. And you still say, I never said click on the videos.
We have the evidence. I don't even know what else to say about that situation. We do have it. We just saw it. We just watched it moments ago. So,
yeah, it's almost like I provided my evidence and you completely ignored it. But, you know.
So I don't know about that.
Between this cosplayer and me, of course, is I actually showed the hundreds of messages I received. I showed the actual threats. I showed people sending me the names of my parents and their address.
Jeremy, to discredit the professor and those against him, continue to claim there was no evidence against him.
This is totally 100,000,000% why I don't involve myself into these online feuds. If someone has a bug up their ass about me, I just let them say whatever they want, and I usually don't clap back.
No. You can't clap back, because what people say about you is so rooted in fact that if you actually address it, you'll get called out as a lying sack of shit. It's why you avoid it. You are a beta cuck cowardly bitch.
This is exactly why. Because it just becomes this big mess, like a hornet's nest, just buzzing and buzzing, and you can't get out of it. Now you're just swarmed. And you're like, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's the consequences of my action. The bees!
You never get out of it and just be back to my own content, my own self again. When you get wrapped up in internet drama, it just becomes what you are on the internet forever. And I don't choose to engage with these online bullies and people. If you try to argue with them, if you try to do it, then it's like a futile endeavor. It's like you're fighting the Hydra, and you cut off one head and 3 more, sprout out from the neck.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you fight the one, you're confessing to 3 others, right? So even if somebody gets something wrong about you and you're fighting that head, with what you reveal, Phil, which is why you don't do it, you give ammunition to 3 other arguments against you.
So I learned my lesson the hard way. I used to argue with my trolls, and I used to argue with these people and be like, I'm dead. I have to prove my innocence, and I have to do this. Now it's like, I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is make my own content, stay out of the way, let everyone dump on me if they want. Go ahead. Go dump on me on Reddit. Go dump on me on X. Go dump on me wherever. I don't even give a shit. Just don't tell me about it. Don't bother me with it. Every day I turn on my own setup, my own camera. I have fun. I make a living. I'm good. That's all I care about. I don't want to hear about any of your white noise bullshit around there, because all these people are just trying to generate attention off of your name all the time. So this was 2017. Admittedly, at this point, I don't think I learned my lesson yet.
Kind of a new topic. I'll give it to him.
Sounds like Jeremy hadn't yet either. He was kind of making some very similar mistakes where I'm just going to keep clapping back. I'm going to keep arguing. I'm going to keep defending myself. There's no point. At one point, you learn that, though. And I think at this point, maybe he just didn't learn that yet. There is absolutely no point in engaging with the online drama mob. You'll never get any.
Tonight,
Hey, Acrected, thank you for becoming a member of the Neophytes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ha. Let's keep going.
There's no progress to be made. They'll also never be happy. When you have a group like this coming after you, whether it's warranted or not, you'll never appease them. Like they'll.
Okay. People who are lambasting you will not be happy. Okay, got it.
Always say it's not good enough, and they'll want more. They'll want another pound of flesh once you've given them the first. So
well, I mean, yeah, we want you to be held, accountable for your actions, and so it's like all of them that you haven't been held accountable for. We want to hold you accountable for all of them. It's not like you just get to pick, action 97 that you weren't held accountable for and be like, yes, I did it and I'm sorry. It's like, great. Now you have to forgive all the other 3,000 things.
So
no, that's not how that
go
works.
Off on your merry way. At least that's what I've learned from my own personal experience.
He did not delete anything.
There's evidence, but he must have deleted it. Or in this case, the professor insists I did.
While Jeremy does delete evidence, as was made clear as far as a year ago during his first major scandal, allegedly, the livestream where Jeremy fantasized about a slot in Sprinkle's morph suit and directed his audience to her Twitter page was taken down by YouTube under a community guideline strike, making it difficult to source larger portions of it.
Yeah, so I wonder, what we saw might not even be the whole thing, is what they're getting at. There might be more to it.
It also did not help that many of his Twitter accounts were recently
I think we can just end the video like here. We'll just stay here for a little while.
banned. And while Jeremy questioned the professor or Sprinkle receiving harassment or unwanted attention, he provides evidence of such a thing, but only against him, citing the negative effects the professor's video had on his channel.
I have never blamed the professor for the barrage of hate that came my way after he made this video. 1,000 people unsubscribed from Unsleeved Media after he did this video.
Jeremy goes as far as to insinuate that Sprinkle is responsible for the harassment he is now receiving.
At Christine Sprinkle, who I think most...
Dude, I know it's a weird place to bring this up. I hate his beard. I just hate it.
Humans would be infuriated at. She posted a dangerously false tweet. Let the hate mob ascend on me for going on 2 weeks now, and has done nothing to correct the situation.
Though Jeremy claimed that the professor is a manipulator and failed to bring a shred of evidence forward, Jeremy, in his video response, skips all the evidence presented. Notice how in Jeremy's reaction, the video inexplicably jumps. This is because Jeremy skipped from 4 minutes 24 seconds to 6 minutes 55 seconds, over 2 minutes of voice clips, portions of his removed livestream, and more than 10 tweets directed at Sprinkle or cosplayers in general. Jeremy does not acknowledge this jump.
Adam Corona, yeah, this is what no pussy does to a motherfucker.
And it was not the last time he would edit around evidence. This next jump is even more egregious. Jeremy pauses the professor's video at 7 minutes 25 seconds. 1 more second and he would have displayed the evidence against him that he claims does not exist. For the next 7 minutes, the professor shows countless tweets and video clips, all of which Jeremy skips. Again, not acknowledging that he did so.
Oh, why are we biting our nails, Phil?
And picking up his reaction at 5 minutes and 1 second of a 20-minute video. Jeremy closes this video by insinuating the professor is similar to Adolf Hitler.
Someone who...
Fuck it. Oh, I forgot about this.
...was willing, as I said, to literally evoke the Holocaust on their petty crusade to silence and ban someone whose ideas they disagree with. Someone whose ideas they don't have to interact with. Nobody's forcing him to watch my videos. Nobody's forcing him to read my tweets.
Yeah, Phil's here. I don't know why he's not talking, but Phil is in fact here.
You know, Professor, you actually sound a lot like somebody from history that your family might be familiar with.
Jeremy pressed on that there was no strong evidence proving that he had harassed anyone throughout this period, even selling a shirt in that theme, which he allegedly donated the profits of.
So, okay. He is accepting the fact that the magic community thinks he's a villain. He's becoming...
Okay, Phil's pause game's on point here, actually.
...the villain. The more he leans into the character, right, the more he's apparently benefiting from it with his audience, or else why would he keep doing it? Why would he lean even further in? He's seeing success as a result.
Of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Pope! Brother, thank you for the 2 who says he called a Jew. He called a Jew Hitler. He's Phil. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. Phil would look at an urban style individual and be like, my ancestors weren't slave owners. Your ancestors were slave owners. Pope, thank you for the 2, brother.
With a video, like, he's time skipping through the video because he's making the video for his own audience. He's not making this video to convince anyone. His audience is already convinced.
Oh my God, it's almost like he's you, Phil.
They already love the guy. So he doesn't need to make a video proving his innocence. He just needs to make a video saying, oh, see, it's nonsense, and then move on. And that's exactly what it seems like it is. You know? Let's see here. Someone named Astronaut tipped me $5. Hold on 1 second. He said, I'm seeing this a lot lately to the playing the villain segment, especially politically. Even a small difference in ideology, you're branded as Hitler or a racist. You could be pro-LGBT, you could be pro-color, you could be pro-immigration. Because you're pro-gun, no, you have to be a conservative. Sad. It's not just that. It goes both ways. It literally goes both ways. In today's political climate, it's either you're all the way one way or you're all the way the other, and then those people ally with you. There is no in between. Seriously, there's no in between. Like, here's the weird part about everything that I just reacted to so far tonight. All right? There are some people that are going to say that...
Oh, God damn it. And I accidentally jumped all the way to the end. Anybody got the...
donate all the proceeds
that was
to
actually...
whatever the most...
success as a result, or else why would he keep doing it? Why would... But, so, okay. He is accepting the fact that the Magic community thinks he's a villain.
Okay, so it was just after this part. Thank God.
He's becoming the villain. One way or you're all the way the other.
There we go.
And then
Perfect.
those people ally with you. There's no in between. Seriously, there's no in between. Like, here's the weird part about everything that I just reacted to so far tonight. All right? There's some people that are going to say that in a few segments, I said things that were maybe seen as defense of things Jeremy has done.
Yeah.
And they'll say, oh, you see, Phil sweeps for Jeremy.
I mean, I don't think anybody said that.
But then on the flip side of that, I've been critical of things he's done, and people will say, oh, you see, Phil's anti-Jeremy.
You know, I don't think anybody has said that. We've actually, the only thing that I've heard the detractors say is that you're a narcissistic psychopath because you took a documentary about somebody else and made it all about you.
In reality, I'm not either. I'm in the middle. I'm just making factual observations based on the evidence that's being presented to me tonight. That's the best I can do as a neutral bystander, a commentator, someone who's seeing the situation unfold, and I'm just giving you my rational takes on it, and I'm trying to compare it to my own personal experiences.
Me.
So far, we're about an hour in, just about. We're going to keep going, and we'll probably get another 10 to 15 minutes. We're about an hour in, and I can understand where the polarization is coming, where all of this is coming, this ire and this anger towards this man. It seems like he started getting his big breaks when he leaned into the internet villain persona. Like, once people started calling him a villain, he said, well, I'm just going to be it then. And as long as my followers are okay with that, it doesn't matter whether or not it's true, whether or not everyone else likes me. If I have enough people who do like me as that person, that character, that whatever it is, then I'm going to be successful. To hell with everybody else. Maybe that's really what's happened the whole time. Could be.
Wow,
Let's keep
what
going.
a take.
Show me the receipts. You know what? I printed a T-shirt today that I think I'm going to link in this video, and I'm going to donate all the proceeds to whatever the most reputable men's shelter is in the area. So make sure you get your shirt with a fan-drawn face of me saying, "Let's show me the receipts."
Cringe.
Jeremy did get the receipts. On December 7, 2017, he received an email from Wizards of the Coast notifying him that he received a lifetime ban.
What does this mean? Well, I can't play in any pre-releases. I can't play in any sanctioned events. I can't play online. In fact, they actually confiscated my entire Magic Online collection.
Jeremy claimed he recouped the cost of his digital collection via PayPal chargebacks. As for the video announcing his ban, there is something seemingly sinister at play. At 10 minutes and 20 seconds, Jeremy begins going through...
NWO News. Thank you, brother, for the 2 who says the guy interviews others to ask questions about himself. I understand wanting to put your personal take in something, right? Or to identify with somebody, especially in a two-way conversation, right? But if you don't have anything to directly identify with, right? Like if you have to go back a bajillion years to be like, I remember when this happened to me, maybe shut the fuck up. But what do I know? I'm just a damn dirty detractor. Thank you, my dude, for the 2. I appreciate it.
Through the evidence Wizards of the Coast sent him, then informed their choice to ban him. Notice, at the bottom left side of the screen, it is clearly stated that there are 12 attachments. Attachment 1 is a tweet where he calls Wedge the Hamburglar. Attachment 2 is presumably a joke about trolling a friend. Attachment 3 is a tweet about trolling that same person and the professor. Attachment 4 appears to be another joke about wearing a shirt with the famous internet cartoon frog Pepe to trigger people. Attachment 5 is what appears to be another joke that includes Pepe. Attachment 6 looks to be a joke about concentration camps. Attachment 7 is Jeremy alluding to a Magic player having a quote-unquote pedo smile. Attachment 8 is Jeremy in response to an accusation where he encourages R-wording individuals, responds by saying he would not even R-word the poster. Then, this is attachment 9 of 12.
I love the ladies of Magic, but dudes who bring their girlfriends to stand over their shoulder every game are annoying as fuck. Teach them to play or go home. What's wrong with that? Am I not allowed to have an opinion?
It's literally the same argument Phil's just ran. Phil's like, I'm going to have an opinion, correct? And it's going to be factual, and it's just my opinion. Am I not allowed to have an opinion? Next bit. Am I not allowed to have an opinion? I thought this was America. I thought this was America. Is this not America? Oh, I thought this was America.
Am I not allowed to have an opinion? I mean, this is the evidence, okay?
Jeremy plainly rants about this being the only evidence Wizards of the Coast presented against him. The screen then fades into his face cam. He failed to show whatever those last 3 attachments were. On the topic of deception is this screenshot of Jeremy defending himself in the third person, presumably failing to log into an alternate account to defend himself. It appears Jeremy is not being entirely honest to his community, and Jeremy has a possible motivation to be dishonest.
You should subscribe to it so then I can send it to Polygon and tell them thanks for the press and all the new subscribers. Then you can just quietly unsubscribe if you don't like the content. So many of you are like sharing these videos. I'm seeing them on Facebook. People are signing up on Patreon. Like, this is crazy. How can I help? Well, I would love to be able to cover more of these games. I have a Patreon.
This is exactly what he said earlier.
No shit. Looping? You're gonna... Oh my god. All right, so if you're gonna chastise this motherfucker for loops, are we gonna talk about you at all?
Right? When he said, oh, well, they're not going to send me there anymore. Pledge to my Patreon so I can afford to go to the events myself. So I can't
buy this game because I don't have the money, and then we're gonna have to have lunch meat sandwiches 1 week later. I can't afford to buy this game, and we need groceries 1 week later. I can't afford groceries, and I need to buy this game.
Think this is actually the block in the YouTube chat right now has nailed it on the head. Here's what the block just said. Listen to this. He's always trying to sell a product, and now that product is culture outrage. So he's a marketing degree major, okay? He knows how to market. He's tried marketing many things over the years, including a IT channel that didn't really take off, but he was able to sell for a profit. He tried marketing the RC stuff. That didn't work. He tried doing an online marketing business. That really didn't work. He finally gets into the Magic the Gathering stuff. He's trying to get it to take off, but the only thing that will really work is the unboxings, and that can only take you so far. So eventually, he realizes he has to find something to stand out, something to get attention, and the only thing that's really taking hold is unboxing cards and being an asshole.
Boy, that kind of sounds like someone.
And the asshole thing is working. It's getting him attention. It's getting people talking and engaging with him.
Come on. Now, this is where you absolutely have to make it about yourself, because this is your MO. This is you personified in another person.
But normally they weren't engaging with him. So being a polarized asshole is what is his success story. And so when it started working, when he saw, oh, if I say this thing about this particular kind of person, then there's an outrage, a cultural outrage against what I said, but at least I'm getting that attention. I'm getting that engagement, okay? He keeps going. He turns the screw, right? He puts the knife just a little deeper.
What?
Never maybe so far that it's going to get him, say, banned from YouTube or anything like that, but he's always just going a little, how much more can I push it? How much a little further? I used to be friends with this guy. Now let me get into a feud with him.
Hello, Howard Rambo?
Because that's going to benefit me, right? So he becomes the internet personification of culture drama, or pushing it, always being the risque personality, always going
morally grandstanding like what you're doing
too far. And that's what's working for him. And every single time that there's a consequence, right? Well,
oh my God.
Now Wizards of the Coast isn't going to send me to PAX anymore. Pledge to my Patreon. Well, I just got banned from Magic and it's outright. I can't play in games. I can't do nothing. Pledge to my Patreon. And apparently it works.
What do you mean apparently? You know it works.
Right? It works. Is it manipulative? Yeah. Is it truthful? I guess here's the question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't say it's truthful because it's not, but we don't want to say it's not truthful because it is literally your shtick.
The real question is, where does the money go?
Fucking what? What? What did you just fucking say?
I guess here's the question. The real question is, where does the money go? Because if he
Bruh.
Time he causes one of these controversies and it blows up and he turns it into a way to get more funds, is he reinvesting those funds into the business as he said?
Oh, okay. Buying RGB lights isn't investing in the fucking business.
Yes. If he was like, well, I want to do this to go to...
Blake and Ryan, thank you for the 2. Says the lack of self-awareness is impressive. This is otherworldly. This is me chastising the whitest of white people for being white. That is how they're literally me as I chastise them, right? This is... fuck. It is impressive. I did not think this level of like being so unaware of one's own self was possible. This could be studied. Yeah, Big Dave, he needs to be studied.
Go to trips and cover this and do this and do this. If he actually did do that, then the people who would be in such an uproar, right, don't really have anything to say because they donated the money. And as long as he did with it as he said he was going to do, then I guess it's fine.
The tax money, sir. Remember where you said it was all going to taxes, and then you said it did all go to taxes, and then later on, years later, you were like, it did go to taxes, and then also some of it went to a mobile game. What?
I mean, you certainly don't have to like the guy or any of his takes or his internet persona. Who
Hi there, Kettle. Name's Potts. Have we met?
even knows if it's real. It could be that he's literally creating all of this around him just so that that's the way that he can get popularity and success on the internet. Does he actually believe in any of these things? Because it's weird, these things that he's saying about certain people. He's focusing in on one person, one cosplayer, one...
LTG, RTU, Wings of Redemption.
Like, wow. What is it about that person that pissed you off so bad?
LTG, RTU, Wings of Redemption.
Except maybe it's because...
What's... You fucking slut. What's her name? It's not Dr. Lexus. That's the fucking dent. Fuck.
You were saying you were getting a response. You were getting people...
Strangely Lex. Yep, and Kino Casino. And
well,
yeah.
Paying attention, right? And then finally, when boom, when it happens, when you get to that situation where now it's the white hot thing happens and everyone's talking about it, now is the time. Rally the troops. Let's go. Finance what I'm doing. Get that effort going. That's what it seems like. Okay? At least from the perspective of this documentary, that's what it seems like. Okay? That's what I have to react to. I'm reacting to the documentary. I'm not reacting to two-sided facts. I'm reacting to the documentary's presentation of the facts. Okay? And that's what it looks like. I want to go just a couple minutes. It seems like they're going to transition to another thing now. And if that's the case, this would be the perfect opportunity to end tonight. And
they're, I guess me and Officer Whitney. True. Oh, he's got the slideshow going, and we have a few don't use much, so it was easy to replace one. Hold on, what's Phil talking about here? Good morning, all. Finally a new emote. Oh, finally a new emote. He made a flexing emote. Okay, right. So we are full homo today.
Then determine if we want to continue.
Oh, fuck, and he's going to hyperfixate on it. We're getting a lift segment today, boys.
This later on. Let's see. I think we're ending the magic arc, and if it is the end of the magic arc, this is perfect. So let's see.
Or if you want to, say, throw a few bucks, that would go a long way. I have a one-time donation link to the war chest. That would help. All I can do right now is I set up a war chest on PayPal where people, if they choose to...
He calls it a war chest.
Believe me that you don't have to. This is...
No, clearly it's the King's Coffer.
Okay, first of all, I heard him say clearly it's the King Coffer, so right there. Darkside, brother, thank you for the 5 who says, get that project going, finance what I'm doing. Sounds a lot like you, Phil, when you say, let's get some tips and get that momentum going, doesn't it? Yeah, and not even just the tips and the get the momentum and stuff like that, but when he doesn't even have to say it anymore. That's how bad it is. He does a fucking marathon, and it is intrinsically known that we need to do better than $150, technically $300, because that's what he would get on normal streams. That's just intrinsic. That's how bad it is. Thank you, brother, for the 5.
Offers. The war chest? Wait, come on.
Like literally the worst time to be shilling for this kind of stuff, but it goes without saying that money is power. And I can make the promise to all of you that any money there or people that decide to back on Patreon, so many of you have already, and I'm so thankful for that, 100% of that money goes back into the channels.
Jeremy's promoting of his Patreon was for naught, because come February 2018, Ed would be banned because, quote, you recently doxed members of your online community.
What? Now this sounds like a whole different can of worms. Are we going to, because June actually has chapters here?
This could have resulted from Jeremy's new crusade against pedophiles and the Magic the Gathering community.
I can stand up from a chair.
Fist to the Snort Star, brother. Thank you for the €2. I'm getting better at that. Vampires have more self-reflection. Jesus fucking Christ. So sad. I think he is a vampire. I think Phil is a vampire. He will live forever and he will never reflect. I've said this many times. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it.
Specifically judges, mostly all former judges, that were convicted but not on the banned list next to Jeremy. Though Jeremy failed to find a large number of active judges that were predators, his attention to the matter did appear to influence an update on Wizards of the Coast terms and conditions that force stores to run background checks on their staff and those who they engage with that interact with the public, meaning judges. Though Jeremy was not credited for influencing this change, it was celebrated amongst the Magic community. A community that, due to his ban, Jeremy was drifting away amicably from, as in this video he claimed that he made contact with Sprinkle and the two apologized to each other. Jeremy then renamed MTG headquarters to Unsleep Media and in a
Soul the Kaiju, thank you, bro, for the 5, who says, just remember there's always someone worse. Vanguard had me send you a video on them just to shut down your brain. Charity link in the DM, give your 10%. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, unacceptable.
As a whole.
That was nice. That was nice how you threw that in there at the end. I see what you did there, you fucker. That was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. But yeah, you sent me, Vanguard sent me a link in the, oh. Right, so there's this one. Right, hold on. Let me post that in the chat. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. That's his charity link for Alzheimer's. I remembered this time, and I've heard. I wanna take a look at whoever the fuck Super Itaichi. I want to take a look at him offline first to see if I want to get into his shit, because nobody's told me what the subject matter is, and I want to get a preface before I actually try live.
Renamed MTG headquarters to Unsleep Media in an attempt to pivot to covering the card game genre as a whole. His recent scandal introduced him to a cast of new allies and helped him refine
I needed to see it by itself before I understood the word. I don't know why.
Genre video that he had been making for the wrong audience. The same type of video that created enemies in the Magic community was going to usher in Jeremy's largest and longest running channel.
And all these people grew up to be the same fuckers in middle school that were like, well, if you don't subscribe to the popular idea, maybe Pogs at the time, or starter jackets, I don't know, I'm old, then you're not cool. Or if you were poor, you weren't cool. Or if there's a whole variety of things that would make you outcast. But now, when they get older, they get a little power on Twitter, they can find more people that, it's like the blob. And then they become this massive thing of groupthink and toxicity that's trying to push everyone out who disagrees and then just absorb more people into their ideology. What I want to do, hopefully, with this
are you tip scanning? Are you looking at yourself in OBS? What are you doing, Phil?
Channel is to.
Is this actually what his video, the music is, or is it did June put this music in?
Push these conversations forward. Obviously, I don't want any bullshit.
June put this music in. It's the.
Yes, it's the. 1812 Overture.
Ordering Overture.
SJW book. As always, SJW's always lying. SJW lesbian space gem. Garrett, SJW red-haired, blue-haired Mohawk guy. General SJW buzzwords.
Mega Man, bro, thank you for the 5, who says tip immediately. Tip here. Engage the immersive, truthful head games into. You tried.
No, unacceptable.
I see it. I see it, you son of a bitch. That tip immediately, tip here, engage. Well done.
No, unacceptable.
But also you tried. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Acceptable.
You actually tried twice. You tried tip immediately, tip here, engage. Then the immersive, truthful head games endorsed. You tried twice. Well done. But no, sir. No, sir. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. I missed one in the same message. Did I? So, oh no, okay, there it was. Yeah.
Lol cow milking the feminist lol cow down. SJW stuff. Feminist agenda person's feminist propaganda. Everyone needs to stop getting triggered. I'm not a fan of Brie Larson. Maybe it's because Brie Larson. Your favorite. Brie Larson. Brie Larson is going to help you. And that Brie Larson.
So
why are you head nodding?
The cosplayer was the litmus test. It was successful. Once that worked, he said, I'm going to do it again in a few years, but I'm just going to find a celebrity or an actress or someone to do it to. And he did it with Brie Larson.
You and me. All female, mega diverse MCU film directed by Brie Larson.
You honestly think he targeted Brie Larson because he was running the same gambit about the cosplayer, but now picked a celebrity? He could just be a right-wing grifter.
Do it. Just posting, my 5th Brie Larson video in 30 days.
Oh.
Things like that.
I'm already known as the guy who makes 1,000 videos about Brie Larson. The action has got to be live. It's got to be in the moment. I also have to admit that I really dislike Brie Larson.
Although Jeremy may be capable of having a nuanced discussion, for the vast majority of his videos, he certainly does not display it. In his past, his incuriousness and inability to formulate a cohesive argument has forced him, time after time, to make videos reliant on emotion or sensationalism to draw an audience. This is why Brandon's technical breakdowns in their RC channel often outperform Jeremy's. It is also why Jeremy was relegated to opening packs of cards in a game known for its complexity and strategy, areas explored and dominated by his contemporaries. When forced to create meaningless content, the only variable Jeremy can control is content frequency. Card opening videos were easily replicable. It created competition that Jeremy admitted he could not compete with.
Guys like Open Boosters came along and kind of slayed the beast in terms of, ultra rare vintage product openings.
This is not the only time Jeremy was outperformed by other channels.
And also there were a bunch of claw machine channels. Here's some deep lore. They were faking their wins. It's hard to compete winning a plush, a Bart Simpson plush, when these 15-year-old kids are faking winning Xboxes and this and that. So,
dear God, so he had made it. Heels versus babyface. Jesus. And then he fucked it all up.
Everyone lost faith.
Jeremy is limited to producing sensational videos. He is deceitful and or manipulates footage to favor him, and he uploads frequently and typically on the same day the video was recorded. Jeremy is a perfect fit for a political commentary channel, but political commentary narrowed to only culture, and again narrowed only to pop culture. For Jeremy, the era of selling channels had passed. Now it was the era of selling outrage. If this was all that Jeremy did,
why is he nodding constantly?
He could be very successful. Only he has two major flaws. There is a part of him that demands respect online. The same part
Wow! Who does that remind us of, children?
Part of him also seeks fellowship online.
Wow! Who does that remind us of, children?
These two elements drive the opposite of the desired result.
Thank you for your purchase, Sargon of Akkad.
This is the quartering begins. I think this is a good spot to end. Because that's it.
Oh,
it's showing that was the end of his beginnings, right? Where he had started on YouTube, and now we're heading into the whole full-on quartering arc. This is new stuff. So I think this is a good place to end it right now. Okay? Fair enough? All right, so let me give you my final thoughts on my first attempt at reacting to this whole thing. Okay? Because that was a lot. And that's the first actual exposure I've ever had to any of that subject matter whatsoever. Okay?
So how are we going to make it about Ree?
So,
dude, yeah, I don't really understand how you can have matted yet greasy chest hair, but here we are. I honestly don't understand why his chest is starting to have more hair than his head. It makes no goddamn sense. Wow, that was really necessary. Really glad you moved your microphone like that, Phil. That was great.
After about 2 hours, it's about an hour of the actual documentary and about an hour of me adding my own commentary. What do I think so far about the documentary and about Jeremy? Because I can't even say the quartering because we haven't even gotten to the quartering. Like, we're at the quartering now. Like, now it begins in his storyline, right? The documentary, as usual, well done, right? Well narrated. Seems to be well researched. You don't know because I didn't research anything.
What? Phil, do me a favor.
Well done.
Hold on.
Right? Well narrated. Seems to be well researched.
Phil, if you could just go ahead and summarize every argument, like how you prepare for it, every debate, every time you know you're gonna like be put up against somebody, right? How is it that you prepare for that interaction?
You don't know because I didn't research anything.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out for him.
All I can do is talk to what I'm seeing. And the way...
Why are we a cable company employee pinching the nipples?
That stuff is presented. It's understandable. It's
what
well
are you
done.
Doing?
It's a typical...
What are you doing?
I'm seeing. And the way...
What is that?
Well researched. You don't know because I didn't research anything. All I can do is talk to what I'm seeing. And the way that
I gotta pull up my swimsuit here real quick.
Stuff is presented. It's understandable. It's well done. It's a typical June the King documentary. I think it was done pretty well. All right. In regards to Jeremy, okay, interesting parallels.
To you?
Started almost exactly the same time on YouTube. Yeah. But then again, we did it a completely different way. For me, it was all...
We did it a completely different way. I'm the special boy.
About having fun with video games and having it be my hobby.
See? I'm the special boy. I did it the right way. It was my hobby.
Never intended for it to be a job.
I never intended for it to be a job.
When it did, it was because I got laid off from my 9-to-5 job. I just lucked into turning it into something that would make money. And I've done the same thing generally for over 15 years. Even though it's been different formulas and different delivery methods, I'm still just a gamer at heart, and that's the kind of content that I really would like to push out, although I do like doing variety like what we did tonight. For Jeremy, it was just about what makes money.
Bitch, are you serious right now? Bitch, are you serious right now?
Right? Whether it's the IT channel he makes and then sells right away, whether it's the RC cars, that doesn't work, move on to the next.
We're having RPG overload. I want to play this RPG, but I can't because it's about money. I'm a variety streamer. I can't play multiple fighting games at once, or multiple action games at once, or multiple horror games at once.
Marketing online, that doesn't work, move on to the next. Magic the Gathering. Well, I want to do this and this, but it's not working, so do this, do this. If none of it's working, what is working? What's getting me the attention? The controversy, the drama, getting into these online arguments with people. That's where he excels. I mean, he seemed to say, listen, when he got his first taste of...
What the fuck is this?
When he was getting drunk... and
What is this?
I mean, he seemed to say, listen, when he got his first taste...
Why are we putting our hand in front of the camera and rubbing our fingers?
Of it. When he was getting drunk and doing these drunken posts and drunken tweets or whatever it may be, right? He says, if this is truly getting me the attention that I'm seeking, that I'm not getting out of doing the other stuff that everyone else is doing, if the only thing I'm doing is opening packs, and even that other people are doing better, I gotta find something. And what is it that people aren't doing? They're not causing drama. They're not having these arguments. They're all pussyfooting around, being kumbaya people, holding your hands, singing campfire songs about magic, instead of just kind of being assholes. If I'm an asshole, this will get me noticed. So he was an asshole. He became the internet asshole of the magic community. And it got him infamy. Not just, popularity, but infamy. And he got this base that liked the based takes that he was saying and would support him. Every time that he got into hot water, he would rally the troops to go to my Patreon and give me more money. And apparently it was working. Right? It allowed him to transition from being just a...
Why are you like speaking this like you don't understand it in any way, shape, or form? It is your entire business model to do terrible and then be like, guys, please feel bad for me and please support me because I don't want to be broke.
Magic the Gathering guy to going into culture war stuff, notably pop culture, although I'm sure there is some political stuff in there. Like June said, it seems like he always kind of leaned more towards the pop culture aspect rather than a pure political commentary channel. So... I guess the question is, where did he go from there? Because this is the era, the dawn of the quartering. Where does this channel go? Does he get into tons of hot water and stuff? Does he keep pushing that narrative? Does he ever change his methods? Because I'll be honest, when I started as a creator, I was very controversial. The stuff that I said and did was purposefully controversial.
Bullshit. This was just who you were.
The commentary, that was racial commentary, sexual commentary, things that would get people talking about me. And what...
Oh, you mean like drama?
What I just said in my latest video game playthrough. But over the years, I calmed the hell down.
Have you, though?
Changed for the better. I said, I don't want to do that crap anymore. I just want to have a chill vibes with my audience. Enough of that. I'm growing up. I'm maturing. I don't want to be that guy anymore. Okay?
Test me, bitch. Test, bitch.
So what is going on with this guy that so many people right now are upset with him? And I think that's what we're going to start to get to the root of when we continue, if we do. Let me ask everyone here right now. Would you like to see me continue this react?
And by would you like to see me continue, what I mean is...
Money, please! Money, please.
Next week. Would you like to see me do another stream of it to continue on next week on a late night stream?
Money, please.
Did you enjoy what you just saw?
Move this man.
Do you want to see this? Or is this it? It's a one-off and we've had enough? We're done. What do you think? Do it tomorrow. We're not doing it tomorrow. If we do it again, it'll probably be like Sunday or Monday night. I'll look at the schedule. We'll figure it out.
This is the... Whoa. This is the less unhinged narcissism, Substationary Wrath? The fuck you mean? What? This is the less unhinged.
We're definitely not doing it tomorrow, okay? Katarina says yes. Guitar player says yes. Shadow King, yes. Vincent, yes. Data checker says I don't want to wait a week. I'm not going to wait a week. I can't do it tomorrow. I'm off Saturday. Maybe we'll do Sunday night. We'll do it every few days. That way, it's not dominating all of my content. You know what I'm saying? It gives me time to cool down between and do it. You know what I mean? Space it out a bit. That's what I'm thinking anyway. You guys let me know, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay? It went well tonight. Listen, I'm pleased we got good attendance. We had about 200 viewers on my React channel, which is a lot for my React channel. I have no idea how many people we had on the Kick side because I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. Yeah, like 70. So
was about as diluted as his WWE segment of his own June. Oh, fuck me.
Wasn't great attendance, but there was some good support tonight. Although, admittedly, a lot of it came from a few people. Like, there was one person who did a bunch of super chats, gangbang style, did 10 subs.
Oh, that was the name of somebody. I was like, somebody did super chats gangbang style? What the fuck does that mean?
It did good. So I'd be willing to do another stream of it next week. Probably like Sunday night-ish, if you guys want. Okay? Fair enough? All right. So, there you have it. All right? So, cool. Thank you for watching. The way this is going to work, I'm going to leave this in its entirety, unedited, on the channel. And I'm probably going to have an edited version as well. All right? So if you missed any portion of tonight's stream, you don't want to watch 2.5 hours, I'm going to have it edited down. Probably the key points, funny moments, things like that, parallels.
Yeah, you're gonna do all that. I'm gonna give you guys a stream music play here real quick. Hold on. Not to Kool-Aid Girl. You guys have already heard that one. Oh god, no, definitely not that one. Eat It. I'll give you Eat It. And I'm gonna refill my water real quick. That's all I'm gonna do. Gonna refill my water. Minute and 55 seconds at max. And then we've got enough skip juice. We're gonna get into the shit today. So give me not even 90 seconds probably, and I'll be back. Twilight Gaming, thank you for I saw a turtle. Turtle. I don't know how many thingies that is. It says stay hydrated, but thank you. I appreciate it. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. It's not a fill break, right? We're not doing 10-minute walks. Okay, I swear it'll be quick. Maybe. If I can actually click the button that I was looking for. There it is. All right, be right back, y'all.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing the meme. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon. On a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist, Phil's a sexist, Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing the meme. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Fucking eat it.
I made it back in time. And oh, he's so cringe.
Eat it.
I fucking tore ass to get it all filled up and everything, but we're back. Thanks for staying around, guys. I appreciate it. I'm very worried about my view counts. Correct. Let's hear what this bullshit is today. Because he finished out Kino. Well, not Kino. Fucking Jesus. He finished out the June documentary. I saw he got money for that. He got 150 some odd. He got like $400 yesterday on the 220 stream or whatever it's called. And he got his flex emote. So I'm sure we're about to suffer. Let's suffer together. And let's unmute the tab. That'll help.
Morning, everyone. It's Friday, and you know what that means.
You're
it means
gay?
It's the last day of an awesome streaming week that we have had here on DSP Gaming and a little bit over on the DSP Reacts channel. Today on the show, we'll recap all of that. We'll talk about the future, because notably...
Is it just me, or does it look like the clothing is hanging off him? Like it's a blanket. Like he's emaciated.
We do have 2 topics to talk about. I need your input. Topic number 1, the future.
You should come out of the closet as soon as humanly possible. Also, oh my God, are you on meth? I am legitimately asking. The teeth, the neck, the entire frame, are you on fucking meth? That is horrifying. That's a screenshot. That is a fucking screenshot. Uh-huh. That is absolutely awful. 2
I am
seconds.
the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
All right, that just became a tweet. Thank you, G-Burk, my brother, for the £2 that says time is true. You motherfucker. You.
No, unacceptable.
Time is truly highly expensive for Phil's dents. Nice try. Very well done. Okay. You guys are getting clever. I like it. I'll get for being clever. Okay.
Acceptable.
But at the same time, fuck you. Okay. This picture is actually bothersome in many ways.
Of reacting, because if you're not aware, the reaction project that I did over the last week,
and before you guys freak out, sparkling protein, that's what I popped a can of.
Went pretty good. Now, it didn't blow away the numbers that I normally do, but at the same time, it also didn't flounder, fail, or flop. It was kind of in the middle. So the question is, do we choose to continue with reacting content? How often? What should the subject matter be? We're going to talk about all of that today. Plus, I would like to discuss DSP Tries It, because we've been doing this show now weekly for many months. And truth is, I feel like recently there hasn't been so much really going on. We did a couple collaborative meals and the like.
Dark
The
Mage.
question is, what do you want to do next? And if we don't have anything big coming up, then maybe we should give it a rest for a week and then maybe come back strong. Let's talk about all of that. Plus, of course, we're going to talk about all the playthroughs and where we are. We're going to talk about the Steam controller and more. It's going to be a great, chill, fun day, all leading into the continuation of my Sorrows playthrough. So sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is time for a week-ending, extra fun episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
So we're discussing.
If I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Astral just doesn't even hide it. Just comes right out with it. Tithe per bro side. So.
No, unacceptable.
No, absolutely not. Fuck you. But also thank you. I appreciate it. If I heard correctly, we're going to talk about why we shouldn't do DSP Tries It, and then we're going to talk about what he did on the React yesterday, and that's going to be super fun. You guys. We don't deserve you, Raw Phil. We love you so much. Thank you for not subjecting us to this bullshit.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday. It's the 15th of...
Big thing to note here. He's had this shirt, the Street Fighter shirt, forever, right? He's had this for better part of a decade, at least, right? And so he should have shrunken this thing by now with God knows how many dryer washes. So he absolutely should fill out the sleeve. He's not at normal speed. He's at 125.
Of May 2026 on DSP. And this is the Level 1 Podcast here on DSP Gaming. How y'all doing? I hope that you've had a great week. I certainly have. Great variety of content. Continuing and finishing playthroughs. A new game in the mix. And this React project, which honestly I didn't know how it was going to go, being pretty successful. So, we will recap and get you caught up on all of that. Plus, the Steam controller has been a major part of my content this week as I tested it out. What do I think about it after having messed around with it all week?
Sorry,
we're going to discuss that.
my
Plus,
lady.
today will absolutely be future testing. Because later tonight, if you're not aware, is the return of Friday Night Fights. And with old school fighting games coming back into the rotation here on the channel, this gives me a unique opportunity to try this controller with.
Yes, that was Kilo. Kilo was giving his boofs.
Including the D-pad. A lot of people overlook the D-pad.
Kat never overlooks the D. Kat is she hyper focuses on the D, particularly how much it'll stretch her. I'm gonna shut up now.
Modern controllers, because most games use the thumbsticks, but some games like, you know, retro classics or fighting games need a D-pad that works. So we're going to test it out today, and I'm going to let you know what I think. All right, good stuff. So how are you all doing? Let's see here. Let's give some morning hellos, shall we, to the people who are here early.
Nope, we don't do roll call in this bitch.
Spoons, Eliza Pancakes, Fees, Bot, Bizarre Pronunciation, and more.
Oh my God. Okay, thank God. I was.
So good morning
I
to all. We're
like
early,
20 seconds.
meaning, you know, we kind of jumped right into it today.
By the way, we're early. This motherfucker advertises he starts at 11:30. It's 11:33. That is not early.
Sure, we're going to get many more people joining us over the course of the day. So one thing, right before we start, okay? No matter where you're watching right now, we've got a new emote. This emote was heavily requested over the last month as a result of...
By the way, this is why you need older sisters in your life, okay? Or older female friends, especially when you're growing up, okay? If you have older sisters, especially 2 of them, they will teach you the lesson about people making you the joke without telling you about it. My sisters beat this concept into me. I had to learn it many times. Okay, and Phil, I'm here to give you and pass down my sister's wonderful lesson. The flex emote is making fun of you. You are the joke of the flex emote. The fact you willingly put it in your stream is fucking hilarious.
Of a certain animation that I play for a certain level of contribution, which results in a certain kind of reaction, if you know
what a fucking gay bitch
I'm saying.
Like, don't get me wrong, Flex, show your progress. For sure, show your progress, but you have to show the progress. Like, you need to show where you came from to where you are now. And what's the main beef I have with him doing this is the fact that he actually thinks he's strong.
And so, as of today, let's introduce the Flex emote to the chat. It doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or Kick, the Flex emote is in full effect. It is
so
pumping,
bad.
let me tell you. It is rippling with muscly goodness. And people really enjoy it and are using it. I'm sure people will be using it for a bit, but of course then it'll die out as always. But people have wanted a new emote for a while, right? And therefore, I'm happy to give you what you want. I do want to say thanks because I'm not even kidding. 4 different people submitted a Flex emote yesterday. 4. And I went with this particular one because number 1, it does look good. And number 2, because this person submitted a motion one for the kick side. I do still think it's pretty silly that it's 2026 and YouTube still doesn't care about their stream chats because they don't. YouTube, years ago, okay, we're talking like 2021, 2022, promised that they were going to redo the stream chat so that there would be better moderation tools, equal kind of fun mechanics like there are on other sites, etc. Notably, they were talking about doing channel points. They were talking about doing motion emotes. They never implemented any of that. They literally just floundered, flopped, failed, and never cared. YouTube has this very bad pattern of over-promising and under-delivering.
Yeah, no, not like you, Project 7.
Or half-assing it, throwing something out there that doesn't really work, and then saying, okay, we're done. And that's exactly what they did. So, sadly, with YouTube chat, all I can do is give you guys these solid emotes. Now, there are motion emotes in YouTube chat, but they're called super stickers. And they're...
Yeah, no, those aren't motion emotes. That's super stickers. That is not the same fucking thing.
They're only ever working in the chat from a pre-selected menu that YouTube creates. They don't allow creators to make motion emotes of their own choosing. Like, I can't make my...
You can't make them anyway. You whore yourself out.
Own super sticker. I wish I could. We don't have that capability. Now, on the kick side, they literally just stole the source code from Twitch chat. I'm not even exaggerating. What they did is they basically reverse engineered Twitch chat to run exactly the same, and they copy-pasted it.
That is not stealing the source code. That is reverse engineering. Those are 2 very different things.
So that's why we have this crazy stuff going on in Kick Chat at all times. Motion, emotes, channel points, system works. It's all there. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, but it's literally what they did. They literally just copied. And so that's why it's so much sillier and more fun over on the Kick side. But hey, everyone got the new emo, all right? So I hope that you all enjoy. If you're a member on the YouTube side or if you're a sub on the Kick side, you get the cool emotes. So I hope that you are enjoying the Flex emote this morning. Definitely people on the Kick side are using it like crazy, while on the YouTube side, no one used it since I mentioned it. I'm serious.
Oh. Could it be, Phil, that YouTube, like you say, is filled with your actual support. Oh, it's a me him with the 30 jewels for a flower. Thank you so much. YouTube is filled with your actual supporters, besides the LARPers, obviously. And they even know that the flex looks fucking awful. Meanwhile, in Kick, the one chat that fucking tears your asshole apart knows how bad it is and is just using it to spite you. And then Twilight Rave Gaming, thank you for the... I don't know what a clutch is. Oh, is that a purse? A clutch? For 30 jewels. Well, thank you for the 30 jewels. We like jewels here.
YouTube chat's very slow today for some reason. The Kick side is very active. Thank you.
Yeah, because you're... The Kick chat is filled with your actual trolls. YouTube is filled with your actual supporters.
Snore Flicker for 4 months as a member over on the YouTube side. I appreciate that very, very much.
Correct. He is not training cardio, right? He's not doing anything to get in proper shape. He's not... Oh, Dark Mage! High five to you. Thank you for the 100 jewels. And don't get me wrong, I started this way, okay? When I got back into the gym after leaving law enforcement, the reason I got back into the gym was, of course, over a woman. And I hated cardio, and I used to be a lot more into cardio than I am now. And I was like, I don't want to do cardio, I just want to lift. And so I got back into lifting just because I wanted to see numbers go up, right? And I had terrible form, and I was not really programming well, and I wasn't adjusting my diet. So I'm not lambasting Phil for trying, okay? If anybody gets the idea out there that I say Phil is an asshole because he's doing 15-pound curls, don't take that away from what I say. What I am lambasting, what I will lambast Phil for, is saying that he does weight that he can't do. He cannot curl 50-pound dumbbells. Okay, you cannot convince me otherwise. He hasn't maxed them out because there's no way he's doing 50-pound side lateral raises. Okay, he's not doing 50-pound overhead presses. Okay, not with correct form. All right, and the aspect that he is running, that he is now, and this is the narrative he runs, he is now healthy, he is now strong. Okay, maxed out the sit-ups. Don't forget about that one. He has he gets new records of sit-ups, right? He mentions this one a lot. There are no receipts. Okay, there is never a time that he says, this is what I was doing 2 weeks ago, this is what I'm doing now. Shale, give me 2 seconds, I'll get to you. I don't know why my stuff's not playing, but it's being an asshole today. I apologize. There's never any comparison. Even on my my Discord under the selfies and stuff, I'll show shit from back in 2018, and it's bad. You can actually see 8 to 10 years of true progress, okay? And that's why I don't lambast Phil for lifting. I don't lambast Phil for wanting to get in shape or wanting to improve his musculature, so to speak. I lambast him for trying to do the end thing at the beginning. He's trying to claim himself to be a gym bro, to have had the discipline, to have made the sacrifices, and he's not there. That's the main critique. So, Shale, thank you for the 5. Who says, since the collection plate is being passed, motherfucker.
No, unacceptable.
Here you go, Pastor, a snort. Well, thank you, Shale. Also, fuck you. I thank you so much. Fucking dickbags.
And we actually got first tip of the day, and this person tipped $1.50 and says, if you could go back in time and change the direction of any content, would you? What would you change? For example, would you not interact with the casino or side scrollers in hindsight?
He wants to be the smartest man in the room at all times. He wants to be the smartest man in the room at all times. He knows everything about everything, and you're stupid if you question him. It's his entire persona, but when he talks about the gym, that's when I get uppity.
I don't think about this kind of stuff. I don't. The reason is you can't change the past. So if you sit around dwelling on things that you've done, acting like, oh my God,
Bitch, are you fucking serious right now?
No. The reason is you can't change that.
I want to hear the question again. Hold on.
What would you change? For example, would you not interact with the $1.50 and says, if you could go back in time and change the direction of any content, would you? What would you change? For example, would you not interact with the casino or side scrollers in hindsight? Good luck to you today. In truth, I don't think about this kind of stuff. I don't. The reason is you can't change the past. So if you sit around dwelling on things that you've done, acting like, oh my God, I should have never done this or that, you're basically doing it wrong.
My pig roach in Christ. There's an entire idea in Stoicism that is the evening ritual. The evening, or for me, it's morning. It's not evening. And it is either journaling, it is self-reflection, it's reading, it's whatever. But it is thinking about the day, the week, the month, your life. And what have you done good? What haven't you done good? What could you do better? What direction could you take? And it is literally the time of self-reflection that is supposed to make you a better man. I cannot count how many speakers out there that talk about this, that talk about the evening ritual and how important it is to them. Mine's morning ritual. I agree. It is insanely important. The fact you don't think you should listen to your past to help dictate your future tells me so much about you.
All right? All I know is this. Right now, I am happy. My content is doing well. Right? Everything is good. So all I can say is, even though, yes, I'm sure that I could have done some things better and I'm not perfect, hey, I got to where I wanted to get. So we're good. Right? So it doesn't matter about the things in the past. All that matters is the present and the future. Right? There you go. So don't worry about that stuff. Right? I'm not even thinking about it. We're going, you know, everything that I did was for a reason. Everything was calculated and planned and all.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. I'm not saying dwell on your past. Let me make sure I get that out there. Don't dwell on your past. There are some things to think about. Hey, it happened. Move on. 100%. But to just fully discard the past is fucking psychotic.
Although some things don't all go according to plan, you get to where you're going. And I'm here and I'm good, man. Siri, you have to be a member to use emotes. Yes, you do. The only emotes you can use are the global ones that everyone can use. But if you become a member of the channel, then you have access to all of my emotes. And for the record, on the YouTube side, I have an insane amount of emotes. I have, oh my God. Let's see.
Whoa.
38? I think I have 38 different emotes.
I can't tell if this is a... Hold on.
Because of the tremendous amount of subs that I have had over
sorry.
the years. As a result of, let's be honest, the abusable system where you can buy emotes on YouTube for insanely cheap, which they never fixed.
It's not emotes that you can buy for insanely cheap. It's memberships. You fucked your words up. Again.
It's absolutely ridiculous that you can use a VPN to pretend like you're from Argentina or somewhere like that, and you can buy a sub that's supposed to be $3.99 USD, and you can get it for like 2 cents USD. So people came in here buying thousands of them.
Thousands?
Flooding the channel, and that allowed me to unlock an insane amount of emote slots for the channel.
Well, so they helped you out.
On the kick side, I still have a good amount, though. I forget how many I have on the kick side. A ton. I know I have a ton of emotes on the kick side, too. So, good stuff. Okay. So we have many topics to talk about today. Okay. So what should we talk about? Well, Siri just became a member. Thank you, Siri. That actually is a new membership. I appreciate that. We can count that one towards our...
Dude, if this is a troll, please get help.
Our support for today. Thank you for joining. And now enjoy the emote. You can now use the flex emote and many others.
By the way, guys, my chat has gone psycho. I don't know.
So where to begin? Because it's been a fun week.
If there is chat going on, something's gone wrong. If there is no chat, that's fine. But I'm wondering if I'm running into a memory issue.
Right? It really has been. You know what we'll do?
Okay, it was just
I think what we'll do
Never
is
mind.
take a look at
you guys
what
are talking to me, goddammit.
And where we are with each particular playthrough to give you guys kind of a recap of what's going on. So this week,
I just had a memory dump. Hold on. I wondered. I'm bringing it back up now. Hold on, guys. I'm really sorry about that. No. Step off this. Let me pop the chat out. Pop out the chat. There we go. I was like, this feels like I've got a memory leak somewhere. Lo and behold, I had a memory leak. There we go. We're back. I'm sorry, guys.
A lot of content, as usual. Although it wasn't all gameplay. This week, we were continuing with the special React event over on DSP Reacts for the quartering documentary by June the King. So we will talk about that in a sec. But as for what did I do on this channel? Well, we continued on with the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. We took out the Elite Four, we became the Pokemon champion, and we unlocked the post-game. So the post-game in Fire Red is the Sevi Islands, which is 7 different islands with dungeons.
Why are you talking about Pokemon?
Dungeons and new Pokemon to catch on them, plus apparently 2 other unique locations where you can fight and catch legendary Pokemon, okay?
I do not know how the jewels work. I've heard you have to do it on mobile phone. I still haven't seen it.
Very great interaction and fun with the audience when I play these, that game. I don't know how much longer we have.
It's a recap of the recap of the recap of the recap.
Actually, last stream we caught like 7 new Pokemon. It was awesome to keep just catching new Pokemon nonstop.
7 Pokemon.
But I'm not really sure how much longer, it's going to last. Maybe a couple more streams, maybe not. What I'll say is this. I know you guys love Pokemon, okay? I mean, you come by every time I play Pokemon and you hang out and you support the streams. So, we'll probably...
Real quick. Bad news bears. I've got maybe until 15 after the hour. My technical hard quit is supposed to be in about 3 minutes, but I want to see where this goes. So I apologize if we have to cut mid rant or mid drama or something like that. Just wanted to get that out there. That said, love y'all. Thank you guys for coming by.
What we do is this. Let's do the post-game content in Fire Red. It could last another week, 2 weeks, who knows. Once we're done with it, then we sit down and we determine what do you want to do next. Do we want to take a break from Pokemon in general? Or do we want to jump into another Pokemon game, of which we have 2 options? We have Pokopia, which is this hybrid between Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Dragon Quest Builders, and more.
I can stand up from a chair.
Magic Cactus, brother, thank you for the 5, who says the man who constantly brings up the past. He wants to change the view of the past to make himself look better. Yeah, it's narrative control as well. I think is kind of what you're getting at there as well. And yeah, so he'll think about the past, but only to retcon it to say the reason why I made these shitty decisions was actually genius. So if you look at how he handled the fappening, actually, that's not the fappening. I'm not giving it credence. When he beat off on stream, he first said, I didn't do it. He retconned that. Right. Then he said that I reacted to it so wonderfully that if I would have reacted some other way, I would have lost my business. I would have gone under. OK, that's the only time he will look to the past, is to retcon. And the story then has to make him a special boy.
Or
thank you.
We could jump into the multiplayer dual-focused Pokemon
observation.
Champions, which I did try one night. And honestly, I had a blast with it, despite the fact that I suck at it. But I think that's the kind of game that we can have a ton of fun with together.
Still,
you
Mega
can
Man,
help me
but
to
if you gotta
understand
go,
the
you gotta
weaknesses,
go.
the classes, build a good, well-rounded team, and take on people across the internet. I think it could work out well. So we could do either one, or we could hold off and not do any Pokemon for now and just kind of wait until later in the year. There is a rumor that later this year they're likely going to be remastering another Pokemon game to release for, playing on the Switch too. So, we'll see.
Why don't you play Dark Souls instead? I mean, obviously that's what you like doing.
So let's continue with Pokemon Fire Red, get through the post-game, and then we'll make that determination, okay? Now, we continued on also with Sorrows, and this week, I did make some good progress in Sorrows, which I'm happy that I didn't get stuck. We did finally beat the 3rd world, which had taken forever for me to get through, and now we're in World 4. I'll be honest with everyone here. I like Sorrows, but I'm not in love with it. It is getting repetitive. Like, every world's exactly the same. Let's be honest. You go in, there's a ridiculous amount of enemies. You have to learn their attack patterns. You have to learn a new weapon, because every world seems to have a new weapon. Now...
That's called a game!
We're using the crossbow. I think the crossbow is the best weapon in the game so far. And so you master the crossbow, you go through, you platform, you grab power-ups, you explore. It's very repetitive. It's a very,
Oh, hold on. You guys are going to get weird fucking sound here because of the USB changeover. So, hold on, because the sound... Hopefully, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Come on back. Do the thing.
Grindy formula.
All right, there we go.
You're going to have to at least do 2-3 runs through every world before you get to the point where you can really beat it, right? And then you just wash, rinse, repeat with some story elements in between, which is good that this one has a story and has other characters rather than Returnal, which was just the one character trying to figure out what was going on. Again, the graphics, they're good. The controls, they're good. But the game is insanely repetitive. You know what?
It's a roguelike. It is literally, you go look up roguelike or roguelite in the fucking dictionary or for the definition. It will tell you a repetitive experience.
I mean, like, everyone agrees it's not super original. It is Returnal 2, basically. I do think that there is an interest in the game for certain people, but I don't think that it's across the board. I'm definitely seeing some people saying they're bored of the game. Okay, so what we can do is play it again today, because it is today's major stream. Let's see how it goes and how it does. And if people like it and want to see it continue, we'll stick with it. But maybe it could be time that it slows down and we don't want to play it anymore. I don't know. It really depends on how many people show up, engage, and support. So let's see how Sorrows does today. We continued on with Mouse PI.
There we go.
For hire, and I'm happy to report we beat the game. Now, my final thoughts on Mouse PI, I'll summarize them very quickly here. The game is fun. The game is an original combination of old school FPS gameplay from the 1990s. Think games like Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Doom and its iterations, Duke Nukem 3D, even a little bit of Hexen thrown in there, that kind of gameplay, combined with exploration, puzzle solving, and really silly, cartoon design.
Yeah, rubber hose cartooned animation. Jesus Christ! How do you?
Male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
The man has been part of the fucking scene for God knows how long. How do you not know these fucking concepts? How do you not know the names of the... Never mind. Darkross, thank you for the £5, who says, I like video game, but it doesn't have the correct level of support. Although I like other video game, which got resounding levels of support. I'll do you one better. You guys, we've got to talk about insert video game. Insert video game. I like it. I think it's a great game. It's got insert something here, likely graphics, and it has insert something here, likely a unique gameplay element that was heavily advertised. But I don't know, it's not getting a lot of support. And I mean, look back at other video game that isn't even remotely similar. That got tons of support. It got and people said they want this video game. They want me to play a game like this with the genre of video game that he's crashing out about. And they said that they would support it. And I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. That's 90% of his streams. 90% of them.
And all of that smashed together with a noir detective storyline. So it is a mishmash of many different things, but it works. Like, no exaggeration, it actually works. It's fun. It's interesting. It feels unique. I haven't really played a game like this in a long time, so I absolutely loved it. My playthrough clocked in at around 20 hours. I didn't get everything in the game, but I did a lot. So it's a pretty good value for a game that's only $30 from an indie studio. It's well done. At least if you like old school style FPS games, you're going to like it. I will tell you that the game was kind of easy.
It's a Doom clone, right?
And I had to up it to the Super Sleuth, which is the hardest level of difficulty to really get challenge out of it. And then enemies were hitting for tons of damage. Bosses got a lot tougher. The final sequence of the game...
Jesus Christ. This may be one of the most brutal fucking burns I have ever heard. As a software programmer, man with a software programmer mind, his fucking logic is more predictable than me making a C# or Java program. Oh, fuck.
Is very difficult. It reminds me of way back in the day when they would literally just outright throw endless waves of enemies at you infinitely until you survive. It was pretty crazy, but hey,
like
it was a great ending.
Sam?
And I definitely think that it's a game that's worth you checking out. I do think that the mainstream news outlets, i.e. IGN, etc., treated it very poorly because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Their reviews are awful. The game is one of the most unique I've played, and as I said, when I beat it, this game will resonate with me, and I will remember it at the end of the year when I'm doing my Game of the Year awards. Whether it makes top 10 or not, I don't know, but man, it was one of the more interesting, unique playthroughs that I did, so I'm definitely going to be talking about it and remembering it come, year-end countdown time. All right? It's definitely worth a play. I think that you should check it out. Okay. By the way...
I've received money!
Let's see here.
Come on. Come on, Phil.
Money, please! Money, please.
Some idiot trying to cause drama. I ignore it. Okay.
Aww.
Continuing on.
I thought we were going to get some money.
This week was the premiere of Directive 8020, the new narrative-based horror game from Supermassive Games. Now, I'm going to be honest with everyone. I do feel like things have changed since back in the day when I used to cover these narrative-based games. Okay.
You got $400 the other day.
Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, there's two key factors involved here. Okay?
Involved.
Number one, I don't do commentary like I used to do back in the day. If you remember, when I used to play these narrative-based games, I would literally be blabbing every possible moment that I could.
Please see the Resident Evil Requiem Day 1 playthrough.
I'd be trying to fill every second with my...
Please see the Resident Evil Requiem playthrough.
Commentary. And yes, my commentary used to be over the top. It used to be sexualized. It used to be racial. It used to be basically as inappropriate as possible, as not really insulting, but trying to cause as many people to be upset as possible. Why? Because that's what people wanted. Back in the day, the content that I was doing was for a younger teen audience, and that's the kind of content that they wanted. Who knows what Phil's going to say today playing a game? It's so crazy and unpredictable. People will be in an uproar about it, and we'll all laugh about it. It'll be great. Like, that was the shit back in the day. And so doing a narrative-based game back then, it's a lot different than today, where I'm more laid back. I pay attention to the story. You know what I'm saying? I try not to interrupt when the characters are saying stuff.
This is such fucking bullshit. The dude would not shut up during every serious scene in Resident Evil. And if there are tits on the screen, get the fuck out of here.
Now, the other factor, okay, that is a huge factor is that today I'm an interactive streamer. What that means is I'm here relaxing and hanging out with you guys. We are having a conversational tone that's back and forth. And you guys love that level of interaction. Now, certain types of games, okay, allow me to do that more. And other games, sadly, I can't do it as much, okay? Like, for example, a game that is super duper attention demanding at all times because it's so difficult that you could die at a moment's notice. Well, I can't really talk with you guys when I play a game like that, right? So ends up being a different kind of stream. Particularly when you're playing a narrative-based game, unless you're in one of the segments where you're just wandering around exploring for clues and reading logs and watching videos, if you're at any point where the dialogue is continuing and you have to make a dialogue choice, or you're ready to get a quick time event that could, make someone live or die, you have to kind of be focused on the game. And so I feel like this game, which is a suspenseful horror narrative, resonates with certain people, but not others. Notably, when your content changes distinctly, when you mature, when you...
Are you calling your other fucking people who don't like this immature shitbags?
Change for the better. Now when you go back to the well, as they say, to try to play a certain kind of game...
Did you... Oh, the well of games. I was like, oh my god, are you referring to your own fucking dents as the well?
That used to work, it may not work anymore. I think back to when I was playing Until Dawn, and how at the time people were saying that was one of the best playthroughs I'd ever done. But now I go to play Directive 8020, and moments into the game, people are saying, this game is boring, this game is woke. I'm like, no one ever said that shit back then. When I was playing Until Dawn, no one said that shit. Whatever. Everyone was there. They were like, ooh, an interactive horror movie. This is exciting. Let's see how DSP reacts to it. This is going to be fun. So I do think it's a unique combination of the times are changing, the audience is changing, I'm changing.
You're 44. You should kind of be locked in by now.
And therefore, you have to understand that not everything that used to work back in the day is going to work today, right? You can't just do the same thing for 18 straight years and hope that it's still going to work 18 years later. That's why I have changed and I've evolved with the times and I've become different. You know what I'm saying?
Princess Luna.
So, with all that going on, Directive 8020 had a pretty poor launch. And what I mean by that is, the first day that I played it when it came out Tuesday, we had good attendance, but the engagement was terrible. People were not talking about the game at all. On the YouTube side, the chat was dead. And on the Kick side, people were saying the game sucked and were thumbing down with the Patrick emote the whole time.
Yeah, I think he took the Patrick emote out.
Okay? So I said, hey, listen, I
saw that ghost. The journalist who was like, fuck, where is it? Mixtape. Mixtape is the best game of 2026 was the same dude who couldn't get through the tutorial of Cuphead.
The game, I think that the story's going to pick up. You have to understand the first 3 hours of any game like this is usually the slowest time. And particularly with this one, this looks to be the longest supermassive game ever. Like, this one is going to be a minimum 8, if not 10 hours to do a single run through. So you got to understand that the first 3 hours are slower. But I said, hey, let's give it a go, a second run, and please this time, right? Let's be more focused on the game and give it a chance. So yesterday we played it again, and even though we had less attendance, the game was much better. Like, we got to the actual horror elements. People were dying. The alien element was infiltrating the survivors, and we didn't know who was human and who was not. It was going pretty crazy, honestly. So because of that, I do feel like it got a lot better yesterday.
Yeah, it got a lot better yesterday because you got $450. Like, just be honest.
And I'll tell you this, yesterday there was a ton of support. However, it was mostly anonymous. Like, there was anonymous subs gifted on Kick. There was a big anonymous tip. And the question is that representative of people who like the game?
No.
Or is that just someone wants to come by and support in general? Is that kind of support going to continue when I play the game more? Or was it just a one-time thing? You know what
You got you got 3 times the amount that you wanted. Here, I won't even call it a goal. But you got 3 times over the amount that you wanted. This means... Dipfuck, you have at least one stream you could risk it to find out.
What I'm saying, it's very hard to predict when it's anonymous stuff. You don't even know who's contributing. You don't know if there's going to be a regular audience or not. So yesterday, the game got a lot better. We're now in chapter 6 of 8, and we're already like halfway through chapter 6. So I think like one more stream, we're going to actually finish this first run of the game. And what I'd like to do is see how it does. If it ends up doing decently that final stream, I would consider continuing on and maybe doing a second run where we do alternate choices. But hey, if this final stream isn't done and everyone just hates the game, then I'm not going to keep playing it. But I do want to do one run of it, okay? So that will...
Oh, shut up, Ghost. You know you love Chibi Doki.
Continue next week. I do think it's...
I can already picture now. That's this game? This game sucks.
Good. I think I had a great time. Again, suspenseful survival horror. It is very reminiscent of the plot line of The Thing. If you ever saw that movie, either iteration, it's pretty much the same, except it's set in space. And there's a bigger cast of characters, and it's kind of interesting and more suspenseful in that way because you don't really know what's going on. There's definitely an underlying mystery or conspiracy that's not made abundantly clear. So you're always suspecting, gee, I wonder what's really going on here. And that's a good thing, okay? Okay, Princess Luna, thank you for a $5 super chat. Princess Luna says, I think you benefit from the popularity of VTubers in a way because that interactive and chill vibe is what they go for when they play games.
Don't take credit for VTubers.
I think in general, okay, me being around for as long as I've been around, I think just that is kind of a curiosity for people. You know, they hear so many things about me, and they want to kind of come by and just investigate and say, who the hell really is DSP?
Dude, that is what this is how you don't play was. People were like, there's no way he can be this bad. Then they went to your channel and they were like, oh my God, he's this bad.
This guy that's been around forever, and everyone talks junk about him, but I wonder what his streams are really like. So some people just come by on that curiosity alone. Then some people come by and genuinely see the vibe, that it's kind of cool and interactive and just kind of more laid back, right? It's not ultra serious all the time, and they like that. This conversational tone of us going back and forth and having this conversation literally right now is refreshing, because a lot of people go to another streamer and they see that that streamer has such a fast-moving chat, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't...
Are you actually defending your slow-ass chat as like, oh, this allows me to interact with the meaningful streamer?
You can't go to a big stream and then get a level of interaction. You just can't. Like, how would that big streamer ever really interact with their audience when the stream is going flopping by at such an accelerated rate? Here you can actually hang out with me. Now, I don't know about VTubers. I've literally never watched a VTuber before, so I don't know really what their content is like. What I can tell you is...
of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Dark Ross, thank you for the £2, bro, who says, just remember, HoloLive VTubers roasted his ass. Yeah, which was great. I like the VTuber who was playing, it was either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, he was like, this puzzle is fucking bullshit. And she was like, oh, that's neat.
Since I became an interactive streamer, this has just become so much better and more fun to do. Before that, it was like, I'm just making content for the sake of making content. I'm pumping out videos with commentary for people to watch and digest and me to make money on.
Yeah, that's what you do every day.
Now it's like, hey, I get to hang out with people today.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. But they're not, I get to hang out with people today, but they're not my friends. We can't be friends, right? We can't have any friendly-esque association because it would be parasocial.
We get to have a cool time, we get to talk games, we get to have fun. And hey, the fact that I get to make a living doing that is amazing, and I'm so grateful for it, because how many people get to have fun all day and make a living doing it? Not many. And I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm so grateful to all of you.
All right, hold on. Yeah, you're grateful you're a piece of shit.
Allowing me to do this, okay?
Are you done? Are you done?
But yeah, that whole laid-back, interactive, chill vibe is what I'm all about today. Now, like I said, not every stream can you do that, depending on the game. And
okay, fuck it, shut up. Let's see what Ghost gave me here. Ghost gave me likes versus hates.
I can ask DSP in his chat today to do collab. Go for it.
Saying we do collab with Pipkin Pippa. No.
You too good for me, Phil? You too good for me?
Alright, so our panini grill is warmed up.
Yay, panini time!
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sandwich on the grill.
No, I don't want to be turned into a panini! No! Please don't turn me into a panini!
What is this unhinged shit?
There you go. Well, okay, Leah, shout out to Leah. Thank you for featuring my stuff. That's nice of you.
God. Where do you find this shit, dude? Honestly, you guys are fantastic. Unfortunately, it is about 2:15. And why Sala? Thank you for 1,000. Holy shit, 1,000 jewels. Thank you so much. It doesn't let me put that stuff up on the board. Fuck. Well, but thank you so very much. I do have to pop off though. I've got to go do the thing where I potentially win a trip to Mexico. I will let you know if I win a trip to Mexico. Believe that. I am going to send you off to King Jad. Okay, that's where you're going. But before I do, I got to take a look here. Yeah, 80 likes. If we get 20 more, then when you go to King Jad's, you can say we get 100 likes, and then maybe he'll give you a free space. I'm just saying, but you'll have to do it. Yeah, don't let him see the Rolex watches. I don't have any, thank God. Sergeant Fambro, thank you for the 6-7. Fuck you also for the 6-7. But I'll send you over there after the credits. I did update the credits board because of course I did. But yeah, sorry, I gotta bounce. I want to continue on with the June react because apparently this wasn't even the most unhinged pick me shit. I'm going to try and maintain the pick me counter. Yeah. So guys, I will head out as well as the goal for a troll, lift heavy, eat clean, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and don't be like Phil. Never fucking be like Phil. And until next time, guys, bye.
But sometimes more unexpected sounds grab our attention.
By the way, how about this? I don't know what the fuck.
Like this desert rain frog.
Oh.
Squeaking viral sensation.
It's like, he's just like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't follow your dumb fucking memes.
11 million hits and counting.
Fucking.
It sounds like a dog toy.
Ass.
But actually, this
facts
is the sonorous war cry of a very angry frog.
Shut the fuck up and eat it! Eat it!
Ferocious.
Test me, bitch.